All right, starting us off in round one of the elimination rounds, we have America Uchimura versus Natsuo Tanaka. Let's see it happen, baby. Let's see it happen. I think these sides are swapped. There we go. America starts Royal Magic Library and then 1 Day of Peace and immediately misplays. This is hard to watch. Let's just think this through about this 1 Day of Peace. You're playing against Tanaka, arguably the worst duelist in the whole damn tournament, okay? And what does he do? He plays 1 Day of Peace with the 2K Defender. So you're playing that 1 Day of Peace in case Tanaka happens to summon a monster that can get over your 2K Defender and somehow special summons a monster that can attack you directly so you can save a little bit of life points. L, America. L. L. You never been in a real tournament before. All the books that you're studying, brother, it ain't doing it for you. I was giving you a pass when we were doing 1 Day of Peace turn 1 against the Kaiser because I was like, well, maybe he could get Cyber and Dragon in 1 turn. Not today, brother. Not today. Oh, no. Okay, we got Garochin Kuadieta coming down with a Lucky Iron Axe, getting in on the Royal Magic Library. He was able to defeat the Royal Magic Library. Unfortunately, for America, he was not able to attack directly. Hand Destruction, discarding 2 Bistro Butchers. America's going to send Block Attack and Pen Chopper. Interesting. Trap Hole on the Chainsaw Insect. Uh-oh. Flying Kamakiri number 2 coming in. Tanaka is getting in big against America. Would have loved that 1 Day of Peace in the main phase 2 after the Trap Hole. Can I just say? I guess that would have still been main phase 1. Shut up, okay? Shut up. Okay, setting 2 from America here. Tanaka getting in Book of Eclipse. Amazing for America there. And Twister on the finite cards at the end phase. Going to draw 3 cards to... Oh, and that's good. That's a good Twister there. Make sure you don't have to discard after you draw those. Present card in the draw phase. Send 6, draw 5. One of them was Skullmark Ladybug. Unfortunately, those life points do not matter for you, brother. Getting in big here. Does he have a Royal Magic Library to hold the field? He has another Book of Eclipse. Do you see how Book of Eclipse is amazing? Tanaka is misplaying here a little bit. Yeah, they really just don't know how to play with or around this deck. The problem is once the Book of Eclipse goes off, it depends. Sometimes you want the extra draws if you really want to be confident, a little bit cocky. You take the extra draws from Book of Eclipse. But in main phase 2, you can flip any monster that wasn't summoned or attacked that turn to make sure that you don't have to draw extra cards in case you feel like you're going to lose. It's a little bit of a judgment call. I think that on average, the best play is to go ahead and flip as many of those as you can and not draw, because again, you're already going to get what you need against America. He's already going to let you draw your whole deck. Anyways, Forest coming out. It's going to make his monsters a little bit stronger. Still nothing that can get over a Royal Magic Library if he's got one. More Morphing Jar is not enough here. You need a Royal Magic Library or you lose the game, brother. That's the second Morphing Jar. You still lose the game, brother. Hold on. Hold on. Could have used that last 1 Day of Peace, and there it is. Tanaka is taking a... Oh, side effects? Wait. No, that's not doing... Oh, yeah. No, it's still not enough. Wait, what? Was that 5 attacks? Oh, my God. That was 5 attacks. Side effects gave him 2,000 life points, and he actually lived, and that's totally going to be the game. There's no way that America loses this. Dark World Dealings, that's 1. Royal Magic Library, another Dark World Dealings, that's 2. Oh, God. Hand Destruction. There it is. That is the game for America. All he's got to do is end his turn. And Tanaka was so close. That side effects last minute was hilarious. Oh, my God. That's so sad. All right. Let's see what happens in game 2. All right. America should not be starting us off. This happens. I think that sometimes there are issues. They make mistakes. Who knows? Skullmark Ladybug going to graveyard, giving an extra draw, the extra 1,000 life points there. As we know, that doesn't matter. Hand Destruction coming down. I think that America, he's doing the things that he's doing the misplays. It's okay. America's going to come back bigger and better next time. We're hoping. Forest coming down. Don't know if you needed to play that Forest right at that moment. You're going to give him an extra draw, and it's not like those extra defense points are going to really matter for you. Howling Insect. You are attacking into the Howling Insect. That could be good for Tanaka. Unfortunately, does not seem to have Metal Armored Bug in hand, so going into Pinch Hopper there would have been nice, but unfortunately he did not have it. Setting a face down monster that looks like a Flying Kamakiri number 2. America is battling here. You know what? It's not the worst play. I gotta be honest, not the worst play. Not because you think you're gonna win by battle, but because you are really just getting him a little bit of extra draws while you're waiting for your other pieces that are probably a lot better. Pinch Hopper, okay, we're getting in. That's gonna give him 1 more draw, and then the Metal Armored Bug is coming down. How many counters in the Royal Magic Library? Yeah, I think attacking the Chainsaw Insect is good there, even though... Because the Royal Magic Library, it's not like it's close to getting 3 counters. You're fine. It's all good. Chainsaw Insect getting in on the Howling Insect. Howling Insect's going to float us into a Flying Kamakiri number 2. Just wanted a damage, it looks like there. Those Chainsaw Insects have already caused him to draw a lot of cards, and he hasn't played any of his really good cards. Share the Pain. Dark Bribe is interesting there. And then Appropriate, and the Appropriate comes down, but Twister is going to stop Appropriate. That's pretty good for America there to be able to play that Twister right at that moment. Wow, no other monsters to summon? How do you have 5 cards in hand and no other monsters, brother? What are we doing here, man? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, finite cards is finally coming down, and 1 day of peace feels good there. I probably would have waited one more turn for the 1 day of peace. Again, just to really make sure that you're using it when you absolutely have to, because you're not going to take a huge amount of damage this turn. Hero Scout or Shadow Scout, that's +3, but here's the thing, man. Oh, the 1 day of peace, yeah. Oh my god, so many discards there. America is really low here. If he doesn't draw like a Morphing Jar this turn, I think that this game is going to Tanaka. I think Tanaka might actually take this, because the America is still not playing his deck to the perfect, oh my god, that's the game. Oh my god, wow. Tanaka takes a game from America. Let's go. That's amazing. I think it's the first game that Tanaka has taken in the tournament today. All right, America starting off with Dark World Dealings, going to a game 3. You know I love a game 3. It's a little bittersweet when it feels like it's because of potentially some misplays on America's part, but that's okay. You still know I love a game 3. Present card in the draw phase, going to send all of his cards to the graveyard, draw 5. That is both Skullmark Ladybugs out of Tanaka's hands there. And he sets an Electromagnetic Bagworm, sending 2 with hand destruction here, drawing 2. He just does not know how to... I'm going to stop commenting on it. It's fine. We're going to do some workshopping with America. America's going to practice making sure he's got his medal ready for when he is dueling in tournaments. Pinch Hopper hitting on the Chainsaw Insect. We know what's coming next. It is the Metal Armored Bug coming down. His boss monster, Book of Eclipse, is going to stop it in its tracks. Not sure about that Book of Eclipse. I think it's fine if you want to protect Chainsaw Insect. Oh, no, because you can attack Metal Armored Bug here. And that's not bad. And then Bistro Butcher. Oh, my God, he's doing Bistro Butcher Trash. No, he has Negate Attack. Great play from Tanaka there. That's huge. That's huge. Wow, we're seeing a whole, like, I honestly haven't even seen the side of America's deck in forever, because really I'm just used to seeing the other parts of the deck just go off and these be kind of the dead draws, the Bistro Butchers, the Chainsaw Insects. They do a little bit here and there, you know, get rid of a card that's a little strong when you need to with Chainsaw Insect, but overall, this is interesting. We're seeing his other part of his engine come here. Block, attack on the Bistro Butcher, getting in on Bistro Butcher, getting in on Royal Magic Library, and limit reverse on Pinch Hopper. We are getting in directly for 1,000 damage, and Tanaka is making headway. America, you got to be able to reset your hand here. 1 day of peace is amazing here. That's exactly what you want to play if you're America. That's going to give you 1 turn for Tanaka to basically be able to do nothing. Okay, you forgot about the 1 day of peace. That's okay. You're Slifer Red. We're still remembering the rules of the game. Hand destruction. That's a desperate play. You must be out of stuff here. Let's hope that face down card. I don't know what it could possibly be. I think this game is over. I think Tanaka is going to take this. Oh my God, Tanaka. America, no way. America, no way. America. Book of the... Okay, that is the... This is the America that I want to see. The extreme... Oh my God, he got me with that one. He was like when you get hustled in pool or something. Somebody plays badly for so long and then you think that they don't know. You just think, oh, it's totally over. Book of Eclipse, a smart thing to do with Book of Eclipse. Of course, it's always a balancing act. You got to know when to do it, when you can spare the life points and when you can't. But if you play it after all your opponent's monsters attack, you take all that damage. They cannot flip them in main phase 2, which means during the end phase, you get them to draw 4 extra cards here than what they normally would have drawn. And appropriate, give them 2 more. Hold on, America. Oh no, it didn't. You have to activate it there. 1 day of peace, dude. America, hand destruction. This is now with appropriate. This is amazing. This is game. This is totally game. There's no way Tanaka comes back from this. This is 100% game. There's no way out of all 3 of those cards, America can't end it. And there it is, Book of Eclipse. And he can flip. Wait, brother, what the hell? America, I mean, Tanaka definitely could have flipped like a lot of those monsters, right? Didn't matter. Hero Shadow Scout was face down, side effects face down. It didn't matter. It didn't make a difference. America would have still won. Wow, that was a pretty good game. I got to be honest. I was so sure that America was losing there, but he managed to take it from Tanaka. He managed to, you know, toughen up. He managed to, you know, look at the crowd and realize, you know, he's got to do what he's got to do. So he'll be going on to face Reyna Tome in the 2nd round. Next up, we have Ishiki Arishi versus Taiyo Torimaki. Torimaki, you already lost to 1 yellow. Do not lose to 2 today. We will see how it goes. Alrighty, let's see how it goes. Ishiki's going to start us off with Meiku, the master of barriers, and 4 face-down cards. Torimaki, show me something. We got the Ruby Dragon coming down with the Axe of Despair. That dragon is holding an axe, and it's getting in Twister. This is what I've been telling y'all. The battle traps, the quick play spells, the spell trap destruction as battle traps is a format defining aspect of this tournament. We haven't seen it a huge amount so far. I'm expecting we'll see it more in losers bracket because it comes up so much. Magic Jammer on the 2nd Axe of Despair. Dude, Torimaki, you are getting shut down right now by Ishiki Arishi. Ishiki does not have another way to push your advantage. Just a break. Oh, wow. That Justed Break was huge. Okay, that just completely resets the whole duel there. He is setting a Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. What do you have? Ishiki's going to set another card. Unfortunately, you've already used 2 Axes of Despair. Oh, did you put it back on top of the... Wait, what happened to the other Axe of Despair? I'm missing something. Maybe he put it back on top of the deck? I don't even know, man. Wait. Maybe he tribute... Okay, he was in the middle of declaring the attack. Twister on the Axe of Despair. He definitely tributed the Ruby Dragon to put Axe of Despair back on top of the deck, and I totally missed it when he did that. That's what he did. Okay. I was like, damn, I already drew into 2 of those. Anyways, okay, let's stop. Next up, we got Torimaki getting in the Rogue Doll. And Ishiki is able to hold the field unless we get another Axe of Despair or an Emerald Dragon. That's what Torimaki is looking for here. 4 face-down cards. Let's see if any of those end up mattering. Order to charge. There it is. Setting Dragon Dwelling in the Cave, getting in directly. And Wabaku is going to protect Ishiki's life points, but he desperately needs a monster. Fortunately for him, he doesn't need that strong of a monster, but he needs something. Yami is good here to stop Mountain. Now he definitely, like most of the level 4s in his deck, can protect him. If he can live the next turn, is he going to lose here? Oh, no, it's not enough. It's not enough. He's still in the game. Oh, my gosh. Ishiki. Come on, brother. What are we doing here? Come on. Okay, Hannibal Necromancer. Usually you summon that in defense mode, but hey, we want to get in here. Getting on the Blackline Fire Dragon. Eagle Boost. Oh, no. That is the game. Dude, Torimaki destroys Ishiki. Come on, Ishiki. What do you have, brother? All right, starting us off in game 2. Hannibal Necromancer coming down in phase of defense position to both get a counter and to play around Nobleman of Cross out as he does. 2 set cards. Let's see it, Torimaki. Sapphire Dragon coming down. Mountain is powering it up. Getting it. Magician Selection. There it is. Destroy the monster with the lowest attack on the opponent's field, and Sapphire Dragon is destroyed. Coming out, Rogue Doll. Getting in Hannibal Necromancer and Rogue Doll for 3,000 damage. And Torimaki does not have anything to stop it. Placing a card face down. Coming into Ruby Dragon powered up by Mountain, but Spellbinding Circle in the middle of the damage step to destroy it. Unfortunately, that means that he definitely, if he had to use it there, that means he doesn't have any other way to get over a Ruby Dragon. So basically most of the monsters in... Uh-oh. Whoa. What the hell, dude? Oh my god. Torimaki, dog. You just got... Okay, we're in low-powered duel monsters, baby. Anything can happen with these 2 duelists. These are some interesting games. All right, Torimaki's gonna start off with Unexpected Die, summoning Sapphire Dragon from the deck. Ruby Dragon coming down, 2 cards face down. Ishiki, show me something, brother. Royal Magic Library in face-up defense position, and back to Torimaki. No face-down cards there. Uh-oh, the Emerald Dragon is here. He's got all the jeweled dragons. Secrets of the Gallon on Lesser Dragon. That card is pretty fun. You target a normal monster you control. When it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they randomly discard 2 cards. Is a very gallant card for the noble Torimaki, who, you know, he takes his nobility so seriously. Royal Magic Library and Apprentice Magician getting discarded. Those are 2 tough discards, especially the Apprentice Magician. But, you know, you draw into 2 Apprentice Magicians so often when you don't want to. Maybe he's got another one. He does not. Oh, man, that Apprentice Magician that hurts to lose that. Are you just going to get destroyed by Torimaki in game 3 here? Oh, no. Meiku coming down, hitting in the Dragon Rolling in the Cave. That's fine. That could be like a Spellbinding Circle. That still wouldn't be enough to really... Uh-oh, Stamina Destruction. This game is over. It was a Spellbinding Circle, but that's not enough. Emerald Dragon getting in directly, and Torimaki destroys Ishiki. Ishiki did not come to play today. Oh, man, he's gonna need to power up. He's been so busy looking for his friend. He hasn't really been thinking about dual monsters. He's not that interested in it, but he's gonna have to, get a little more powerful. If he wants to be able to find his friend, he's got to have some pull in this world. You gotta have some strength. So anyways, Torimaki is moving forward. Luckily for him, he does not lose twice to raw yellows, only once so far. So next up, we have Professor Kabayama versus Hozan Gokaido. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm super excited for this game. All right, starting us off in game 1, we got Pot of Greed from Kabayama. He will not have that card next time, by the way. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it later. Word Digrapher coming in, hitting down on the face down. That's Mystic Tomato. Mystic Tomato floating into Mystic Tomato. Here we go. It is good to finally be able to see Kabayama go up against an actual offensive deck and be able to use his floaters as he wants. Dust Tornado on the Bashing Shield is great there. Jerry Beans, man, coming down, hitting the Warrior Digrapher, and Mystic Tomato getting in directly. You cannot lose to vegetables, brother. You know what destroys vegetables is a sword. All right, Field Commander Raz coming out. It's going to put a Marauding Captain on top of his... Oh, and Fusion Sword, Mirasame Blade, a great card here from Gokaido. Getting another Jerry Beans, man. And if he's got a Marauding Captain in hand, that was a great search with Field Commander Raz. But if he doesn't, it's still fine. He gets him a lot of field presence here. If he's got another one, we're locked. He's got 2. There it is. The Marauding Captain lock comes down for the first time in the tournament today. Mystic Tomato is floating into Mystic Tomato. Marauding Captain hitting the... Oh, no, the Maneater Bug. Whoa. He did not even care to destroy the Marauding Captain lock with that Maneater Bug. I am curious to see what that means. Does he have another way to get around it? Or did he just think that was a bigger threat in general? Dark Blade getting it on Mrs. Tomato. Mrs. Tomato is going to float into Cherry in Mato. Yes, this card is so broken. Floating into 2 more Cherry and Matos, and then hitting the Man-Eater bug. That's what it was. He had 2 Man-Eater bugs, so that makes sense that he destroyed the Raz last turn. In Matos coming in, getting in on that last Marauding Captain, making sure he doesn't set that pesky lock back up. And what do you have, Gokaido? You're still looking pretty good here. Getting in the mid. Uh-oh, it is time for Skull Lair. Uh-oh, Gokaido, you are in trouble. You are in big trouble, brother. You're gonna have to think of something really fast here. Uh-oh, we're getting in with the little guys here. Bacon Saver, Cherry and Mato, in Mato. Oh my god, Gokaido, not like this. Not like this, dude. No way. You cannot lose to this. No, MST on the new face down. It wasn't gonna do anything anyway. Oh no, Gokaido, the world carrot weight champion coming in. Gokaido crushed by Professor. Is this going to be the legacy of House Gokaido? Oh my god. Dude, no way. Oh, this is embarrassing. The Warlord, the family of Warlords getting destroyed by a bunch of fruit. Oh my god. Okay, Gokaido, come on, brother. In game 2, let's fix this up. Let's clean this up. Rhoda into Marauding Captain. Marauding Captain into, let me guess, another Marauding Captain. Beautiful. We got a Marauding Captain lock. Turn 1 for Gokaido. And how are you going to get around it? Kabayama. It might be another Man-Eater bug. Those Man-Eater bugs are scary. Those are really, really scary. I forgot those were actually in the deck earlier in the winners bracket. He didn't really play them that much. Magical Merchant into that beautiful corn card. I forget what it's called, but 2 Marauding Captains to the face here. We got a good start for Gokaido here. It looks like he might not have another Man-Eater bug, although Field Commander Raz coming in. Even if he does at this point have a Man-Eater bug, it might not do much. It is a Cherry in Mato. That's exactly what you want to have your Kabayama here. That's going to let you destroy those in Matos. Getting into more and more in Matos, and yeah, oh wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is doing it big here. Now, if he's got Skull Lair, he's in a great position with this giant graveyard. Not a perfect position, but not a bad one either. Putting the both of the Matos in attack modes that the Marauding Captains can't get over them. It's kind of a smart play, even though it costs you just a little bit of life points. Okay, Gokaido is just shredding these vegetables now. Just going right through them. Okay. Setting setting on monster face down. We do have a Bacon Saver in grave that could potentially save him. Tomato Knight. Oh my god. Dude. The Skull Lair is the only thing you need now. Oh, man. Marauding Captain getting in on the Tomato Knight. Field Commander Raz getting in directly. And a face-down card. Kabayama. What do we have? World Carrot Weight Champion. Not going to attack is smart, because you know that he's got some nonsense face-down. This is a good play. So, he do have Dust Tornado on the new face-down in case it was a something scary. So, he just went ahead and emergency provisions both of his face-downs there. Gained 2,000 life points. Not an ideal play, but, you know, it's one you have to make at that point. This is the game, baby. Throw Stone Unit. Didn't really matter that much either way, but there you go. That's going to be the end of the game. Gokaido is... Okay, he's not... Oh, no! I forgot about Bacon Saver! Actually, that Throwstone Unit play was very smart, now that I think about it. This is probably the game. I can't imagine. He's like completely out of floaters, right? This has got to be it, right? Oh, no. Because of Carrot Weight Champion's effect, because it had 0 defense points, Throwstone Unit can just destroy it with anything. What? Wait. What the hell, man? Oh, nothing can get over Mystic Tomato. Oh, man. Kabayama is holding on here. Wow. Okay, World Carrot Weight Champion back again, setting another monster. Yeah, this is... Oh, my God. Okay, he didn't get over he didn't use the effect on... Oh, and there it is. That's the game. Okay, there it is. Okay. Kaido is not... Yeah, just... What is the word? This thing. He's doing this to the vegetables. He's cleaving. He's... You know when you're walking through a field and you scythe, you got the scythe. What is it called? I don't know what it's called, man, but that's what he's doing to these fruits and vegetables. Let's see game 3. Guys, I have to be honest. I am very much rooting for Gokaido here. Come on. Hose on, Gokaido. Do not fail Professor Kabayama's exam. Cherry and Mato floating into 2 more Cherry and Matos and setting 3 from Gokaido here. I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I need no disturbances, all right? We're watching Warriors versus Vegetables. Is very important. A little different than Plants versus Zombies. It's like the sequel. I don't know, man. Field Commander Raz getting in on Cherry Mato, and we're doing what we do. We float into more tomatoes. It could have gone into the Mato there without fearing a float, but it's fine, whatever. Hitting in Mystic Tomato. Look at this. Just look at all these things. Oh my gosh. Kabayama is in a great position here as long as he can get Skull Lair and Curry Fiend Rue. Otherwise, okay, Man-Eater Bug is great there. Destroy the Dark Blade. And what do we have? What do we have, Kabayama? Come on, show me something interesting. I've been seeing you float and float and float, and all you've done is float for these last 2 games. I want to see a boss monster, baby. Show me something good here. Beam Tilder getting in on Warrior Lady. I mean, Tomato getting in on Warrior Lady. Floating is just, we get it. We get it. The Warrior Ladies, that's what they do. They float. Okay, Warrior Digrapher coming down, and Field Commander Roz getting in on Miss Tomato floating into Mystic Tomato. And another one on the Mystic Tomato, and what are you going to float into this time? It's going to be the Bacon Saver. Okay, and then attacking into the Bacon Saver with Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. That Bean Soldier, he's sticking around for a little bit longer. World Carrot Weight Champion coming down. Gonna hit him with the suplex. Warrior Lady floating into Throwstone unit. Yeah, you're gonna have to get over that frozen. Oh, Kunai with Chain. Okay, that's why you went to Throwstone unit. You can use Throwstone unit's effect to destroy Carrot Weight Champion, even though it can come back every turn. This card is absolutely broken. Oh, instead you're just gonna attack Skull Lair. Uh-oh. Mystical Space Typhoon. That, I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now for Gokaido. That Skull Lair, I think if it stayed, Kabayama wins. Since it's gone, Gokaido is doing really well already. I'm going to call it for Gokaido. I think that this game is basically over with that Mystical Space Typhoon. That was huge. If he has a second Skull Lair, you know, who knows? It's anybody's game. But he's feeling pretty bad about that Mystical Space Typhoon. That hurts. Collected Power on the Kunai with Chain. Yo! Dude, great play there from Gokaido. Wow, that was really great to destroy that Carrot Weight Champion and protect Field Commander Roz. Field Commander Roz getting in on the Man-Eater Bug. That's fine. You lose the Field Commander Roz. That's okay. He did a lot of work before he died. Wow, I'm so callous. I'm just like, it's fine. He did a lot of work before he died. He served the cause, and his life meant nothing in the greater scheme of things. Okay. Oh my God, the eternal rival to oh, wait a minute, hold on. That was amazing. I was wondering what he was doing there. The Grade Sword. This card, when equipped to a warrior monster, gains 300 attack points and be tributed as 2 tributes for a warrior monster. He equips it to Throwstone unit, tributes it for his boss monster, Guilford the Legend. Hell yes, brother. Getting in on the Carrot Weight Champion. All right, what do you have against Guilford? We still have not seen your boss monster again, Kabayama. What do you have? Setting a face down monster. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. A Marauding Captain. Okay, he does not have another monster to special summon there. Tomato Knight. Oh my gosh. He's so annoying. He's always floating. It's all he does. Okay. You've stalled for long enough. Show me a Skull Lair. Show me a second Skull Lair, I should say. World Carrot Weight. Okay, this is great here. That World Carrot Weight Champion does so much work. Every single turn can keep coming back. And getting in on the Carrot Weight, I don't know if I would have. No, actually, that's fine because it would have just brought itself back. But at least you got to do some damage. That was not bad because it has to send something to bring itself back anyway. So might as well. Bashing Shield is interesting there. I'm not sure if I'm with that because especially like if you wanted to get an 1,000 extra damage against the World Carrot Weight Champion, I guess that's fine. But especially in phase 2, we didn't have any face downs. So it's not like you. Oh, I just saw his face down card. It's not like you're going to do extra damage against these face downs. That was a pretty bad Bashing Shield. What are we doing there? We're not playing around Curry Fiend Rue because he doesn't have that many cards banished. I guess you're playing around exactly like having... Fusion Sword, Murasame Blade. Okay, 2 attacks from the armed Samurai Benkei. And, oh god, Emergency Provisions is not what you want to see there. And Man-Eater Bug gets over Guilford the Legend. RIP to Guilford. Man, that Bashing Shield was so bad. And if he had saved it for armed Samurai Benkei, it would have been so much better. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, he was playing around like exactly... like Soul Release or Skull Lair plus Curry Fiend Rue and some way to get it out. Anyway, we're missing the Benkei is getting in huge here with 3 attacks. Benkei is doing it. I love Benkei. You love to see Benkei go off. It is an iconic card. It is so cool. Dust Tornado is not enough. Oh, Emergency Revisions. Okay, hold on. That was actually very cool. Is that going to be enough? That is enough. That is enough to protect him. Back to the front on Warrior Lady of the Wasteland and main in the... Oh, for Guilford Legend, he's going to equip all of those cards. Oh my god. The 5,400 Guilford the Legend. And that face down card, it ain't doing it, brother. I'm not seeing it. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Actually, Skull Lair could totally do it here. But there it is. Gokaido. He did it. Oh, my God. I got to be honest. I'm pretty glad that Gokaido was able to take it from our dear Professor Kabayama. There he goes. Gokaido moving on. Next up, we have Ryouta Kato versus Kosuke Kunisaki. Oh, Ryouta. Guys, we could just skip this one. We don't have to watch this, right? We know how this is gonna go. Oh no. Okay, starting us off in game 1, we have the UFO Turtle from Kunisaki, setting 2 cards face down. Cyber Summon Blaster coming down. The Twister is gonna hit Cyber Summon Blaster. You're gonna pay 500, but I'm guessing it's gonna pay out for you. Pay out in the long run. Sonic Bird in attack mode. You must have Fiend's Mirror right now because otherwise you wouldn't have summoned it in attack mode, or you have a face down card or something because why did you do that? We know that the eternal rival to Sonic Bird is UFO Turtle. Uh-oh, the Iron Draw drawing 2. That's a great play there. Dude, you let him... What the hell are we doing? Ryouta. One of the reasons that his deck is so bad, one of the reasons that it kind of makes sense that his deck is so bad, though, is that, you know, Ryuta's kind of a dummy. It's kind of a dummy. If you're paying attention during the intros, this guy is a total dummy. He is like a fail son. Fail son implies Torimaki and Mototani are fail sons. He's something else. But either way, Fiend's Mirror getting in on the Drone Corporal there, and then UFO Turtle getting in on the Manju, and there we go. Attacking into one of these UFO turtles, you might have to do it, but it hurts because the UFO turtles are where he starts his Cyber Summon Blaster chains. There it is. We get into Division, dealing 300 damage, and then Division can start doing what it does, dividing. Division goes to the graveyard. I love to show this off, finally. The Division token's coming out. Cyber Summon Blaster, 300 damage. When each token is destroyed, it does 500 more damage. Only thing he's missing, to complete his combo is a machine assembly line. If he gets one of those out, then oh my god, look at how much damage he's already done. This game is not looking good for you, Ryouta. It's not looking good at all. That looks like 2 Mecha Bunnies face down. It's going to be 500 damage from each of those. Dragon Zombie is here. UFO Turtle, oh no, man. Oh, but he's out of UFO Turtles, so he won't be able to Division next turn unless he can stop these attacks. Security Orb stops one. What about the other? And Compulsory Evacuation Device. There it is. Now Division is going to be able to do what it does. Tribute the Doom in main phase 2 is great here. It does kind of suck to have to use that on such a weak monster, but you really do have to because Division is so scary. Mecha Bunny flipping to do... Okay, what are we doing? Tributing for Spell Canceller. Okay, nice, nice, nice. 300 more damage there from the attack, and Ryuta's not looking good. He cannot play Fiend's Mirror, the Fiend's Ritual card again. Beastly Mirror Ritual, I think it's called. But he couldn't anyway because he definitely doesn't have the tributes for that at the moment. But yeah, Spell Canceller. You love to see it. You love to see it. Looks like a Spy Kids watch or something. Okay, Mecha Bunny flipping and doing 500 more damage. This game is so close to over. Actually, it might be over right now. Depth Amulet, that's going to protect him. And oh yeah, oh no, oh no, no, no. Okay, yep, this is next turn. You can flip those to attack mode and deal 500 damage each and take the game. No, because Depth Amulet, no, he doesn't have enough discards. Yeah, you lose next turn. What do you have? Okay, you're just passing, so you just lose. Okay, so we're just going to let you, okay. Now it's, okay, no, we got a different play here. Cannon Soldier MK2, tributing 2 to take the game from Ryouta. All right, Ryouta starting us off in game 2, setting 2 cards face down. Kunisaki, show me something good here. Machine assembly line, you love to see that. Blue Thunder T45 coming in, hitting into the Saki Dark Clown. We have a Thunder option token coming in, 1700 damage. Uh-oh, he is starting his insane pressure that he puts up with these Blue Thunders. Okay, Beastly Mirror Ritual coming down, setting Sword Stalker. That is exactly what you want right here. You can get over that Blue Thunder and finally prevent it from just wreaking havoc in your life here. Division, here we go. He doesn't have Cyber Summon Blasters, so he doesn't have like full combo, but he's feeling pretty good about this. Now he's going to keep that option token in attack mode. I'm not sure about that. I guess it worked out because he would have been able to get over it with Dragon Zombie. No, it wouldn't have made a difference. You should have put that in defense mode, but it didn't really matter. Okay, he's done a decent amount of damage already here. Setting the Mecha Bunny face down, you love to see that if you're Kunisaki. It's going to let you stall a little longer, do a little more burn. But Ryota's looking good here, actually. Ryouta is looking good. He might end up... This is like kind of the best position you can possibly hope for if you're Ryouta. Now, of course, he's going to get 1500 damage from these Mecha Bunnies. But without Cyber Summon Blaster, the Machine Assembly Line special summons aren't going to be doing a ton. I mean, it's going to do like... It's basically like 1,000 damage, which is good, but it's not, you know... It could be 1,600 damage, which... You know, at this point, it's those kinds of differences make a difference. Uh-oh, the second Machine Assembly Line is flipping it. He's going to tribute. Here we go. Here we go. Spell Canceller is here. Uh-oh, you probably... I think that might have been a misplay. It might have been a misplay. I don't think you meant to do that. Yeah, you negated your own spells, which made you weaker than Fiend's Mirror. And all of a sudden... Oh, no. Kunisaki, you have fumbled so hard. But, oh, the Drone Asteroid. This card is great. When it declares a direct attack, when your opponent declares a direct attack, I've actually already explained this effect, but whatever. Send it to the hand of the graveyard to negate the attack and special summon drone tokens up to the number of monsters your opponent controls. That's 3 drone tokens. That is great for Kunisaki. And next turn, you can special summon 2, count them, 2 divisions from the graveyard. Now, again, without Cyber Summon Blaster, Blue Thunder T45 getting in on the Ghoul with an Appetite, and the Thunder option token getting in on the Senju. That's really bad because if you at least had one more monster, you could crash into that Blue Thunder with Fiend's Mirror, but you just can't right now. Ekibyo Drakmord. Yes, this card is so silly. I love it. Absolutely love it. And he's just going to attack. Okay, now Blue Thunder T45 cannot attack, and in 2 turns, it's destroyed. Uh-oh, that third Machine Assembly Line is crushing. It's crushing for Ryouta here. Sonic Bird. Uh-oh. No, I was going to say tribute the... Actually, no, I wouldn't have done anything. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Getting over those final drone tokens, they're finally gone. With the Cyber Summon Blaster, that would have been so much more even. But yeah, this game is like super over. Shredder coming down, getting in. Oh, Shredder is already strong. Oh, wow, Energy Drain. Okay, Fiend's Mirror is not going anywhere. Not yet. Dude, Ryouta is holding on. Why didn't you... Oh, because Vecchio dropped more. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Did you wait. He's just guessing that he's not going to lose this turn, which, let's be honest, he's probably not going to lose this turn. Senju coming in, 14, 14, 21. Kunisaki is actually Ryouta. Dude, oh my god, you... Oh no, you had to tribute the monsters on the field. Okay, I get why you had to do that. I was going to say you could have won, but no, you couldn't have. Okay, machine assembly line going into Blue Thunder T45, and what are we doing here? Division. Okay, I support this. I support this. I support this. I support this. Setting a face down card. Okay. Ryouta, what do we have? Senju coming down. We already know that you can't search anymore. 500. He's really waiting for a Cyber Summon Blaster to like let these go off because it just maximizes the amount of benefit he gets from these. Trying like not to use them. He had to use that one for Blue Thunder. And UFO Turtle is huge here. Now, fortunately for Ryouta, it can't actually crash for once against the Senju. Tribute to the Doomed. Hold. Oh, bad aim. Any monster. Come on. 1700 or more. Ryouta, you could actually take a game here. Oh, the bad aim protects him. Oh my god, that was so close to game. Machine assembly line bringing the T45 back. Is that going to be the game? There it is. Dude, Ryouta. Not bad, man. Not bad. I am proud of you, Ryouta. You put up a great fight. Unfortunately, it just was not enough for Kunisaki, who is an incredibly strong duelist. But you should be very proud. You should be very proud. I mean, it's not even fair. Ryouta had to fight Kenzan and Kunisaki. Actually, he had to fight the same people that Asuka had to fight there. Wow, that was really, really tough for Ryouta, but he did a great job. He did a really good job against two duelists that he had no business doing anything against, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Anyway, next up we have Professor Lioside versus Raizo Mototani. Mototani, you gotta beat Professor Lioside's test here, brother. This is going to be... Torimaki actually managed to move on. You cannot be... Is this the... He would be the low... If he loses here, Gokaido moved on. Torimaki moved on. If you lose here, you are the lowest ranked Obelisk Blue student, not counting Mokeo, who's not really an Obelisk Blue student, even though he technically is on the school rolls. Mototani, you gotta... You can't... You... Oh, it's gonna be bad for your house if you're the last ranked Obelisk Blue player, or Obelisk Blue duelist. Well, not in the whole school, but out of the ancient bloodlines at the very least. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, starting us off in game one, we have Mototani setting a card with no monsters. Okay, we're gonna pray that's because he has a... we got Sergeant Electro, special summoning the Electro Blaster and nullifying the face down card there. A great start from Lioside here. We're gonna pray that he did that, that he didn't play any monsters because he has multiple piece golem, right? Poly, right? Yes, he does. Yes. Okay, he did. Okay, that's why he didn't. Oh my god, trap hole with spikes. Oh no, Mototani smashing ground during the main phase 2 because he's trying not to lose the game here. It looks like a Gorgonic. Oh my god, Dark Sentinel is not even fair. No, Mototani, no. Dude, oh my god, the Dark Sentinel. Once per turn, you can target one set card your opponent controls, destroy it. This card is insanely powerful. It is so strong. It can destroy set monsters and set spells and traps. It is like one of the strongest cards in Professor Lioside's deck, and really just wow. Great game from Lioside there. He just destroyed Mototani. That wasn't even fun to watch. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, Mototani, show us what you got in game 2. The pride of Obelisk Blue here. Come on. Giant Rat and a face down card. Summoning Dark Sentinel. Oh no, destroying the Giant Rat. The Dark Sentinel is so crushing. You do have to play around it. The ideal like optimal play there would have been to summon Giant Rat in face up defense position. We can destroy the Invisible Wire, one of his traps. Poly, okay, we got the multiple piece golem coming down again, getting over that pesky Dark Sentinel. And Gravity Axe Grarl for what exactly? I mean... No, I don't know. I know it's the last card in your hand, but it's what was he going to get over 2,800? Like, what was he going to use to get over that with attack points? The more likely scenario is that he defeats this with monster destruction. So I just don't see that play. Sonic Bird, face of defense position, and searching a card there. Medium piece golem. Mototani's getting in big here. Okay, Professor Lioside. Yeah, okay. We got something interesting on our hands. Pump action commando. Gains 400 attack during the damage step when it attacks. Destroy that medium piece golem. But oh man, he's doing it. Dude, Mototani, okay. Lioside did not come today. Wow, if he had just gotten out of Lycanthrope, actually no, even if he got a Lycanthrope, because of the Gravity Axe Girl, actually, Stimpack was too strong. Dude, Mototani, okay, you know what? All right, you've redeemed yourself from that horrible game 1. Now, let's see what happens in game 3. Okay, Lioside starting us off with a Gadget Soldier. This is the anime version of Gadget Soldier, level 4, or the manga version, I should say. And then Electro Blaster coming out. Giant Rat in face. Up defense, you've learned your lesson, Mototani. That's what I'm talking about. You've learned your lesson. That's what it means to be a good leader for Obelisk Blues, be able to adapt to terrain. Does not attack the giant rat here, playing around something. I'm guessing it's Goggle Golem. That's what you're playing around there. If you are Lioside, don't want to let him get, now it's time for you to poly here. And Electro Blaster gains 300 attack points because the spell card was activated. And let's see. Okay, we're not afraid of the giant rats anymore because Goggle Golem can only get to 21, and that's good enough for both of Lioside's monsters to stand up against here. So that's not bad, not bad. Goggle Golem. Oh, but Gravity Axe Grarl. An Electro Gunner gains 300 more attack points, but not enough. Fossil Hammer. That is great Fossil Hammer because Beastborg Wolf Camphor. If it is destroyed by battle, can special summon the 2 materials used to fusion summon it from the graveyard, which nullifies, the minuses that you do for fusioning. But if you destroy it by card effect, it does not get that. So it's great Fossil Hammer there. Even though it was technically stronger than Electro Gunner, you Fossil Hammer the Beastborg Camphor. I support that play. Trap Hole with Spikes on the Goggle Golem is crushing there. That was a really important Goggle Golem there. You put in a lot there. You put in the extra normal summon, you put in the Gravity Axe Garl, and to not be able to get rid of that, and this Electro Blaster is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Setting a face-down monster that looks like a small piece golem. You hate to see that. Pump Action Commando getting in here. And Spiritual Earth Art Kurogane. Yeah, okay. Giant Rat coming back from the graveyard, floating into Giant Soldier of Stone. Oh my god, that was the last float that he had. He is just hanging on by a thread here. Now, a multiple piece golem actually doesn't by itself take it. Oh, wait. Poly, there it is, but it doesn't by itself take it because Electro Blaster gets 300 more. Dust Tornado on the face down. Gravity Axe for all, maybe? Yo, he's got it, and he destroyed the Wall of Disruption. Oh my god, Mototani had every single thing that he needed there. If he missed any one part of that oh my god, wow, that was so exciting. I was just, before he's about to play that, I was just going to say, even if you have multiple piece golem, it's not enough because Electro Gunner is going to gain 300. So he needed a Gravity Axe Garl, which he had, but Lioside had Wall of Disruption face down, and by George, he had the Dust Tornado 2. He had everything he needed, but it is his last play. Any monster destruction takes the game for Lioside here. So what do we have? Stim Pack. Double Stim Pack? No, that's not enough. Rush Recklessly. Oh, no. That's going to be the game. Pump Action Commando gains 400, and then Rush Recklessly gains 700 more. That is definitely going to be the game. That face down ain't doing nothing, brother. I'm not buying it. He does have Sakuretsu armor, actually, so maybe. Sonic Bird. Grab us a Synthesis spell, and Dust Tornado is not, it's enough, but still you lose. And there it is. You know what, Mototani, you put up a good fight. This is still an embarrassment for your house. You are now the lowest ranking of the noble blood. Not you. The lowest ranking of the noble houses, but at the very least, you didn't go out super horribly. You're still embarrassed. Let's be very clear. You got a lot of work to do to bring honor back to your family's name, but at the very least, you didn't just get completely annihilated. So next up, we have Miss Tome versus Professor Ayukawa. This is absolute silliness. What are we doing with this game? All right, let's see what happens. Okay, let's start us off. Professor Ayukawa is setting 3 cards. It's so funny that Ayukawa was here to test students. Now she just has to face against Tome. It's like, yeah, she's not really doing a lot of testing of students here. Anyways, Dark Lord Refugule coming down off the Mystic Tomato. You love to see it. Injection Fairy Lily getting in big on the I know how to say this. I actually looked it up. I looked it up. It's Katabalpas, I think. Katabalpas. I think that's right. Anyways, Refugule getting in directly. Magic Hand coming out. Dark Cure. What the hell? She actually is playing Dark Cure, but Magical Academy. Oh my god, this is crazy. To get out the Disenchanter with a little bit of extra, but 1250 from the Dark Cure. Okay, you know what? What is even the point of that? Because Injection Fairy Lily, you still die. Oh, because maybe you had a face down? No, this is just absolute silliness. What are we even doing here? Another Dark Lord Refugule. Soul Taker coming down. That's 1,000 damage, and there it is. I'm actually glad to see Dark Cure go off. Usually this card is so bad because even if you have Nurse Refugule on the field, playing Dark Cure is so dangerous because this is not an optional effect. So if Dark Lord Nurse Refugule gets destroyed, you're stuck giving your opponent more life points when you're playing a burn deck. So it was clear here she played it because she had an extra one in her hand, and also because she's playing against the worst duelist in the entire tournament who is not trying to win. So you know what? A great time to show off the Dark Cure from Professor Ayukawa. All right, Tome-san, Miss Tome, show us something. Magic Hand and a face down card. Four sets from Ayukawa. What do you have, Miss Tome? Do something interesting. Do something funny before you go out. You're definitely not winning a single game against Professor Ayukawa. There's just no chance. Nimble Manga floating into 2 more Nimble Boys. And Ayukawa, show me something interesting. Another set card. Okay, we're stalling a little bit. That's okay. We're stalling. Okay, we got another Witch Magic Hand on the Nimble Momonga because you knew it was down there. It makes sense. And getting rid of the third Nimble Momonga and getting on the face down. And it is a Witch of the Black Forest. Are you going to go? She's going for Refuel. That means she's got plays. Let's see what she has here. Dust Tornado on the face down. Uh-oh. What are you about to do here? Dust Tornado on the face down. Refuel. Upstart Goblin. Okay, give you a draw, do 1,000. Upstart Goblin. Okay, give you a draw, do 1,000. Malevolent Nuzzler. Uh-oh, she's going for battle. She's going for battle. Malevolent Nuzzler on the... Katablepas. Oh, double gift card. Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Miss Tome, you had a great run. You did so much fun. The students are cracking up in the audience. You did succeed in making people laugh, even some of the blues and yellows. But your run has ended, and I'm sure that you are super happy with how you did. Professor Ayukawa in the next round, hopefully will be able to actually test. Yeah, she'll be able to test one of her own students. I'm guessing these two are probably have a good relationship. Anyways, next up we have Beauregard versus Seiko. Oh, this is cool. I like this a lot, actually. This is nice. It's very funny in these early. It's like, you know, the first video of the winners bracket was full of pretty bland games because there's so many low power decks here at Duel Academy. And then the second video was extremely exciting as all the high powered decks played off against each other. So we're back kind of in the place where we got a lot of games. I mean, you know, we get interesting stuff. I think every match is having something a little interesting at least. But we're getting some pretty low power games here. We're watching some of the duelists that they're still finding their place, still finding their footing. And let's see what Seiko and Beauregard though. These two are actually not bad. These two are both pretty good. Burden of the Mighty coming down, and it looks like you know what that is? That is a super nimble mega hamster, but Shield Crush destroys it. Beauregard's like, I'm the master of defense in this household. Oh my god, and he's got Magnum Shield, his best card in his deck. Amazing. And switching to defense mode. Okay. We're feeling pretty good about this. Oh my god, a second Burden of the Mighty here. And that's a Penguin Soldier from Seiko. You love to see it. And Ryouta coming in, grabbing the Stronghold Guardian. Okay, just going to save that for later. I like that. Penguin Soldier getting rid of the Little Wing Guard and the Magnum Shield. I'm guessing he just set the Little Wing Guard back again. And Trusuke, the Mouse Fighter, getting in on the... Oh my god, why did you do this? Oh my god, Seiko, you should not... What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing attacking that? You had no business attacking that. Summoning with a Little Wingard there is interesting. Why not just set it? I'm not sure. Maybe you forgot Burden of the Mighty was on the field and you wanted to attack. Nimble Momonga face down is really good for Seiko here. She's going to need that. Uh-oh, weapon change is here. Weapon change is here. Now, unfortunately, because of both Burden of the Mighties, the weapon change isn't doing a huge amount, but it's still going to let you start putting some pressure where you otherwise kind of can't. Super Rush recklessly getting in on the Big Shield Gardna. That feels pretty good. Trusuke the Mouth Fighter is a horrible card anyway. We have another super nimble mega hamster face down. So what do we have? Weapon change, gonna pay 700. Using on a Little Wing Guard, which is oh, that's interesting that it wait. Why does it have 1800? Was Big Shield Gardner weakened? Hold on. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, I it's hard to sometimes remember how certain card interactions work. I would have assumed that even though this says current attack and defense, that because Burden of the Mighty is a continuous effect, that it would still affect the new attack points, not the old attack points. But you learn something new every day. It looks like because they switch the current attack and defense, I guess, it is the defense that ends up lowered from weapon change, not the attack. I didn't even notice that the first time around, so that's pretty good. That's actually really, really good for Beauregard, that he doesn't have to worry about these Burden of the Mighties, and it makes the Burden of the Mighties basically worthless. She has 3 copies. It's like one of the best cards in her entire deck, and Beauregard has just completely made those cards they do nothing, basically. So that's pretty good for Beauregard. Okay, back to where we were. Little Wingard's getting in on the super nimble mega hamster, special summoning a Handy Gallop. Uh-oh. That Handy Gallop is about to do work. Oh, no, but you can put your defense mode. Okay, not bad, not bad. But because you're not doing damage here, at least Handy Gallop, that means he can kind of keep those attack points for a while and start getting in big here. Getting in on Little Wing Guard and Big Shield Gardna. Weapon change on the Mid Shield Gardna to destroy the Sonic Duck, I suppose. And then what do we have here? Throw Stone Unit. Uh-oh. Oh, Handy Gallop has 0 defense points. Oh, nice, Beauregard. Nice. Great play from Throw Stone Unit there. Rescue Cat. Okay, what do we have? Wrecker Panda, Mogmal. Oh, these are not. Oh, Polymerization. It's time for the Master of Ham, her boss monster. This might be the first time we've seen this come out. So if this card is fusion summoned or flip face up, you can special summon 1 flip monster from your hand or deck in face down defense position. If this card is in the graveyard, you can banish 2 flip monsters from your face up field and or graveyard. Special summon this card in face down defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. This card is so cool. She special summons the Penguin Soldier from her deck. Oh my god, that's so strong. Holy crap. Okay, and then she's getting in big here with her little monsters. Stronghold Guardian, though. Hold on. She is low. She is very low. Mogmole goes to the graveyard because of Rescue Cat, but its effect puts itself back into the field. But weapon change. Hold on. Hold on. If she can't stop this, this is game. There it is, Beauregard. Oh man, the Stronghold Guardian saved the game. This is an interesting game. It's still low power, but we got some cool stuff going on here. Some interesting interactions. I'm interested to see how this goes. I am rooting for Seiko, though. I'm going to be 100% honest. I love Seiko's deck. So come on, Seiko. You got to come back in games 2 and 3. Please, Seiko, please. No offense, Beauregard. You're a great guy. You know, you're a cool guy. No offense, brother. I'm not bullying you. Okay, calm down. It's okay. I'm not bullying. All right, Seiko starting us off with a set monster and a face down card. Beauregard gonna summon the little wing guard and get in on the Nimble Momonga. Nimble Momonga is gonna do what Nimble Momonga does, and that is float into 2 more of its brethren. Setting 2 cards face down, their little wing guard switching to defense position. And Seiko, show me something. The polymerization, here we go. It is the Master of Ham. There it is. Special Zoning Penguin Soldier from the deck is amazing. Okay, Master of Ham this early. I mean, last game, he really got lucky in that he was so close to winning by the time Master... Oh, Robin Goblin after Reliable Guardian. That's huge. Okay, Beauregard has one of his best strategies here, and it's really terrifying if you're Seiko here because you just don't know how many Stronghold Guardians he has. Twister is great. That fixes the problem because you don't know what he has in hand. You don't know if he can, like, increase his defense points after you attack. It just kind of makes you scared to attack because your hand is so precious and you're losing it. But getting rid of that... Oh, my God, the Penguin Soldier. And she's not going to put her Penguin Soldier back in the hand. I do support that. Oh, my God, Rescue Cat coming out here. This is going to be big damage. Oh, not really. Oh, Dog King. 3,600 here. Okay, yeah, for every beast monster, getting in huge, 750, 800, 1236. That is huge for Seiko. She's going to allow both of her monsters to be destroyed because of Rescue Cat. And that, wow, that was huge. Little Wing Guard is still here to get over that Penguin Soldier and then put itself back in defense position. But yeah, he got lucky last turn that he didn't have to really deal with Master of Ham. He was able to defeat her before she was able to kind of go off with it. His card is like really good, and it's kind of hard to out as well. Stronghold Guardian, double Stronghold Guardian. Okay, doing a ton of, not a ton of damage actually, because you had so much attack points already. But basically enough just to not lose immediately. Weapon change doesn't really matter here. I'm not thinking unless you have some way to get over this Master of Ham. Super Team Buddy Force Unite. Rescue Cat come back from the graveyard. Rescue Cat floating into Wrecker, Panda, and Handy Gallop. And oh my God, look at this field. Seiko is unstoppable. Look at this. Look at this. We got the Mogmole powered up by Dog King. That's 500, 500, 500, 500. 500. That is a 2,500 plus on Mogmole. We got Handy Gallop at 5,200 attack points because of the difference in life points. Now, of course, you do not want to deal damage with this Handy Gallop, but still, you can use this to get over monsters. And then the Master of Ham, also powered up by Dog King at gaining 2,500 attack points itself. This is amazing. Now, because that was a Rescue Cat, we are going to lose some of these monsters at the end phase. Let's see if Beauregard can live that long. He cannot. There it is. Seiko takes game 2. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Look at her, guys. Look at these guys. Her buddies. Love this. Oh my God, this was so much fun. All right, in game 3, Beauregard's gonna set 3 cards, and Seiko, show me something good here. Dinotherium coming out because he doesn't have any monsters in the graveyard. Special summon that. That feels great, but only if you have a normal summon as well in the main phase 2. Throwstone unit in the end phase. Oh, Throwstone unit is actually great here to get over Dinotherium. If you want. Super Mega Hamster floating into Nimble Momonga. Not floating, but special summoning Nimble Momonga from the deck. Yeah, Throwstone unit to get rid of that. Yeah, I support this. I support this. Dinotherium. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, that looks like maybe a Mogmole or a Wrecker Panda face down. Ryouta into Stronghold Guardian, summoning the Little Wing Guard. Little Wing Guard getting in on the Mogmole. Yep, and he's going to bring himself right back as he does. Little Wing Guard going to put himself in defense position as he does. And what do we have here? Okay, I'm just going to pass here. Now, currently, Beauregard has no way to get over the Super Nimble Mega Hamster. Set Uppercut. Love this card. When your monster destroyed by battle, special summon monster from your hand or deck with attack less than or equal to destroyed monster at face down defense position. This card is really, really good for her deck, especially because she's got so many flip monsters like the Penguin Soldier. That's a great play there. That feels so good if you're Seiko. And you get to float in the 2 more Nimble Momongas. She's swarming the field with her big guys. Shield Crush on the Penguin Soldier in main phase 2 is great, Beauregard. And then Throwstone unit, another one, and then Little Wing Guard putting itself in defense mode. Now, Nimble, she's going in here. What are we going in on? Ready for intercepting is fine. Why did you? That was weird. I don't know what that was. I don't know what we're doing there. But okay. Seiko setting a Penguin Soldier. That's really good. Total Defense Shogun. Oh man, that would be so good if she didn't just set a Penguin Soldier. Super Rush Recklessly. Okay, never mind. She can just get rid of this thing anyway. Put it back into the deck. That feels great for Seiko there. And Little Wing Guard's going to put itself back in defense mode. Okay, Penguin Soldier, here it is. Are you going to use it on yourself this time? You are. I could see it going either way. Uh-oh, Dust Tornado. Polly! There it is, the Master of Ham. Special summoning from the deck. It is a Super Normal Mega Hamster. We're feeling great if we're Seiko here. Oh, Stronghold Guardian. Okay, that is going to keep Beauregard in this duel, but she does still have that Penguin Soldier. He's got to attack the Penguin Soldier right now. He's got to. Yep, he's smart here. He is going to get it over that thing to make sure that it can't just continually bounce his monsters back. And he's going to set, what was that before? Throwstone Unit, I think? I'm not sure. Super Normal Mega Hamster is great here. Now, all you need is a Stronghold Guardian in hand to hold the field here, Beauregard. Do you have one? Yes, you do. The Stronghold Guardian is keeping him in this game, doing a little bit of damage to Seiko, and she is setting a face-down card. She's still feeling pretty good about this, though. Okay, this is great. Oh, my God. Another Super Rush Recklessly. Again, on Total Defense Shogun. He cannot catch a break. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That feels so bad. Wrecker Panda, Dinotherium. We're getting in huge here. 816, 17, and 21. This game is looking pretty over. We are at one more weapon change proc for Beauregard, and that is basically his best win condition. Oh, Wrecker Panda. This card is pretty fun, actually. And there it is. Beauregard's going to scoop. During the standby phase, you can pay 500 life points, and the top card of the deck to the graveyard, and it gains attack and defense equals the monster's level times 200, and it keeps that attack and defense. So if you allow Wrecker Panda to stay on the field for just a little bit, it can start powering itself up. And then once it's destroyed, you can add one monster with the lowest level from your graveyard to your hand. And this card is actually a really good combo with, oh no, this one doesn't work with Rescue Cat. It's only Mogmole can work with Rescue Cat. But either way, great match here. A good match here. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with this match. Fortunately for Seiko, she did manage to take down an Academy student. This is her first victory against an Academy student, even though she is just a humble shopkeep, and that probably feels pretty good. And I'm guessing that she and Beauregard had a nice duel there, and were able to talk it out, have some good times. So next up, Mokeo, Motegi. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Mokeo versus Sho. Okay, all right. Let's see how this goes. Okay, starting us off in game one, we have Mokeo activating his ability, of course, and summoning the Moki in attack position, setting 2 cards face down. Gotta have a Spirit Barrier here if he's summoning in attack mode. It's kind of a strange play. Weather control. Oh, you know what? This is interesting because Submarine Roid in defense mode prevents him from just like crashing with his monsters. But of course, because he has his ability. Now, it is only a once per duel ability here. So, I mean, it's not horrible. Also, why didn't you... Wait, hold on. Why don't you attack with Submarine Roid and then put it in defense position? Are you playing around some kind of trap or something? I'm not sure what you're playing around here. But either way, okay, this is a strange game already. Okay, so then he's going to use the Moki Smackdown ability here, which is fine, but he can use this to just get over Submarine Roid just once, and then he doesn't have the ability anymore. He has to just go ahead and crash for the rest of the game. We'll see how this plays out. I'm not sure about this one. He is getting over that Submarine Roid, but at what cost, brother? At what cost? Sho is just completely misplaying by summoning that in not attacking directly first there. Mystical Shine Ball and Moki goes to defense position, and here we go. Okay, Sho, you're feeling good now. Okay, Ambulance Roid attacks the Moki. We are in low power duel monsters, folks. You love to see it. Enchanted Fitting Room, what do we have? Spirit Barrier, Enchanting Fitting Room, Hourglass of Life, and Human Wave Tactic. Summon the Hourglass of Life, the rest get shuffled into the deck. Nova Summoner feels great here. Oh my god, look at this, look at this. These little guys are fighting. They're fighting it out with barely any attack points, setting a card face down. And Sho's gonna summon Drill Roid. That feels great if you are Sho. Now the Spirit Barrier is gonna stop. Okay, the Spirit Barrier is like a pretty cool counter to Drill Roid. It means you don't have to take damage by keeping your monster in attack mode, and you can prevent him from just auto killing you with Drill Roid. Block attack though, hold on. Dude, block attack plus, I didn't even think about this. Block attack is great because, I mean, not only is it like kind of monster destruction sometimes when it helps you get over an opponent's monster, but with Drill Roid and with Shield Crush are both in Sho's deck here. Now, he attacks with Drill Roid to prevent Nova Summoner from floating, but Pianissimo, yeah! One face-up monster you control, that turn, that face-up monster's original attack becomes 100. Also, that face-up monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. That feels really good for Mokeo here, because now, next turn, he can go back into attack position, and he can float with that Nova Summoner. And yeah, that's really good for Mokeo there. Just completely getting around the block attack. Okay, Enchanted Fitting Room, come on. Oh my god, you've got so many Mokis in here to give 6 copies of them, and you're just not seeing any of them. Now, oh no, that was the effect version. Oh my god, Swords of Living Light coming down for Mokeo in, well, I guess that wasn't main phase 2, that was just main phase 1. But Polly, uh-oh, UFO Roid Fighter coming down, Lucky Iron Axe, but can you get over the Swords of Living Light? Why Lucky Iron Axe here? Oh, because of Moki Smackdown, great play. Because, okay, Okay, so here's the thing. The Lucky Iron Axe was perfect to make sure that he didn't allow Moki Moki to get over him, but the Mystical Space Typhoon, now because it was Lucky Iron Axe, of course, Sho is going to be able to draw an extra card off of that, but it doesn't feel great. Now, Nova Summoner is going to, oh, wow, great play from Mokeo. I forgot about this. Nova Summoner can float into another Moki Moki, and both of them gain 3,000 attack points. That's really, really good there. And Sho is not looking good, but as long as the monster's in defense mode, Mokeo can't do much. Actually, it's kind of a downside of his deck. I wonder if there's anything in there. I can't remember if Mokeo has anything in his deck to get over players that just summon in defense mode. Like, what do you do against that? Because you can only use this ability once. So let's see here. Seymour getting in on one of the Moki Mokis. That's pretty good here. Even if he is able to Moki Moki smackdown you, at the very least. No, this doesn't stack. Oh, because maybe he's afraid of Dust Tornado or something like that. Twister, I mean. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Oh, God. Sho. I mean, it's not bad. You want to get over the Moki Mokis, but... I guess if you kind of want to wait for like no entry or something like that, just to prevent yourself from like, you know, getting too far behind from these attacks. That was like what, 4,700 in one turn. That was huge. And now he's just summoning in defense mode. Now, Mokeo, what do you have to deal with defense mode monsters? I just don't remember. Okay. Okay. All right, we're stalling. It's fine. We're stalling. It's okay. He probably has like a lot of stuff that he could use to do damage or to attack, but he just doesn't. Like, why would you? I'm not sure about this last Moki Moki. I would have maybe saved that just because maybe you keep that space open in case you need something, need it for something. No, let me think about this. No, yeah, I think you don't summon that now that I think about it. Okay, Polly into Steam Gyroid in defense position. Okay. I guess you do that because you're gonna have to start discarding soon, so you might as well. Oh, whoa, I forgot about this. Oh my God, Raigeki break on his own monster. That's really, actually, very interesting play there from Mokeo. Great work. Now we'll see if that actually ends up mattering. I mean, it kind of sucks. I mean, the thing is that you kind of had to do it there because if you didn't use, it's not like you would have liked to do that to push for game, but he just had too many defenses at that point, so you really couldn't. So that kind of sucks that you had to do it like that, but it's fine. Oh man, we are in a major stall war here. Yeah, Mokeo needs more things in his deck to beat someone who just stays in defense position. I don't think he thought about this when he was building his deck. Oh, he sets a field spell. That's got to be Training Wheels. Love that. Sending weather control here. Setting a face down. He's just setting cards because he doesn't want to have to discard for hand size. Graceful Charity. Oh, Mokeo, you're getting pretty low on deck size here. Wait a minute. He must know that he has something in. Uh-oh, Submarine Roid. He must know that he has something in his... Oh, wait. That didn't do any damage. Oh, Spirit Barrier prevents Submarine Roid from doing damage. I didn't even think about this. Wow. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting interaction there. You kind of forget that's how that works. But Mokeo must know that he has some out here to win the game because Graceful Charity there, he's just making himself closer to losing. Although, he has lower cards in his deck already anyway, so even if he, like... isn't sure that he has something to win the game, he loses the deck out before show anyway. So it's not like, at worst, what is a Graceful Charity just make us not have to watch that long of a game? So maybe not. Maybe he doesn't have anything. Okay, Fusion Summon Moki Moki King, but at what? Why? If you can remove this from the field by yourself, you might be able to take the game, but Twister on the Spirit Barrier, okay. Power Bond, wait a minute. UFO Roid Fighter at 5,400 attack points. Hold on. This is game. Oh my gosh. Sho could have waited till deck out. He could have waited till deck out, but he didn't want to. He went out with style. Great plays from Sho there. Wow. Great work, Sho. Great work. That was really fun. Yeah, Sho has figured out the downside to Mokeo's deck, which is, yeah. I didn't even think about this. You definitely, he needs more things to play around someone just playing in defense mode against him. Oops. Okay, well, on to the next game. You know, it might be a downside to Mokeo's deck, but I actually kind of like that. I didn't realize that earlier because it means that Sho is the one who actually figured this out. And it's kind of cool for Sho. It's kind of a good moment for him that he was able to, in the middle of the duel, kind of alter his strategy in a way to figure out, like, the one weakness of his opponent's deck. So as crummy as it is to have a deck that has, like, a way that you can pretty easily, like, just defeat it, it can't really do anything against you. As sad as that is, it is cool that Sho was the one to figure that out. So... it's pretty cool. Okay. Dude, Mokeo, you were letting this guy with these weak monsters, you're letting them destroy you here. Oh man, he's so confident that he attacks with Gyroid. I mean, I'm not sure if Mokeo has any monsters in his whole deck with more than 1,000 defense, because Nova Summoner has 800. So, Drillroid, uh-oh. Dude, Sho is doing it, man. This one is not, he's not taking advantage of the defense mode thing here. Mokeo's just not drawing anything. Okay, Moki Moki Adrift is good here. You can search Smackdown, although is that what you want to do there? I'm not sure about that play. Is he doing that for a reason? Is he just thinning his deck because he's going to lose? Okay, Raigeki Break prevents him from immediately losing the game, but man. Graceful Charity. Drawing 3, discarding 2. He activates his ability here. Moki Moki Adrift. It's not he needs 2 monsters for the ability to work. Oh my god, Showa, you're going to take the game right here. There it is. Oh my gosh. I am pretty surprised. I mean, wow, this is very Mokeo, though. It's very Mokeo to kind of just, like, you know, lackadaisical to let someone else across the finish line. He just doesn't really care that much. Wow, Mokeo's deck I thought was going to be a lot stronger than this. He just kind of did not come to play today, which is kind of his whole MO. He does not really come to play. It's kind of what he does. So, wow, great work, Show. I mean, great work, Show, especially in that last game, finding the out, finding the way to counter someone who was doing, like, a lot of damage to you and looked like he was going to win the duel. And there we go. Mokeo is officially out of the tournament. Show will be moving on, and that means that Show does have a victory in this. We basically, now that we have all the people that are currently out, we can kind of unpack a little bit of who all got out without taking any games. Tanaka and Ryouta were the 2 Slifers. It's kind of funny that that Show, Hayato, and Rei all managed to take games before losing, and that prevents them from moving to Dropout Boy rank. Now, Tanaka and Ryouta are going to move into Dropout Boy rank. That means they have one more loss in tournaments before they are officially kicked out of Duel Academy. Yeah, they're gonna have to do a lot better next time. And then let's see. Yeah, Mototani was the only blue aside from Mokeo, which is different. Mototani was the only blue to not be able to take any games, so that's pretty bad for him. And then Beauregard for the yellows and Ishiki for the yellows. They both didn't do well. Ishiki is not really concerned with the tournament today. He's more interested in finding his friend, and so he hasn't really been practicing duel monsters that much. We know that Ishiki's actually very, very smart. I don't know if you guys really picked up on the fact that Ishiki is very smart. He's very thoughtful, very analytical. And, you know, he was really carrying that whole expedition that he and Ryouta were on. And Ryouta is just kind of like the dummy that's just kind of following along. And he wants dreams of big power. And he just, I want power. But he's kind of a dunce. So that's kind of their relationship there. But neither of them were able to take any games here. And then Kabayama is just here to, you know, he's just here for fun. He's just here to test the students. So let's see. He tested out Momo and Gokaido both passed his test. That makes sense. It's really cool. And then let's see. Miss Tome was never trying, of course. And yeah, that's basically everyone. So very cool. We now know who got out of the Duel Academy tournament without taking any victories at all. And we can move on to round 2 of the elimination round. We got Rei Tome versus America Uchimura. All right, Rei is going to start us off here with a Fairy Archer, doing a little bit of burn here in the main phase and setting 3 cards face down. She's going to shuffle her hand there for some reason as well. America Uchimura summoning Royal Magic Library and activating 1 Day of Peace. Brother, what are we doing here? Now, if you have 3 spells, then maybe that 1 Day of Peace makes sense. Maybe. I'm still not sure about that. He sends Appropriate there, which is interesting. He might have another one, or he might just be doing what he does, which seems to be misplaying. Fairy Archer's effect here doesn't do... Oh, 1 Day of Peace prevents her from doing any damage. That's right. Butterfly Charm is great here against the Royal Magic Library. That is going to have to destroy the Royal Magic Library. But America has a lot of face downs here, so he has a lot of options, potentially. Lucky Iron Axe to power up that Fairy Archer and hope that she can start getting over those life points. Double side effects is interesting here. Oh, let me guess. Morphing Jar. This is another great combo from his deck. You use all your draw cards right before a Morphing Jar to make sure that even though they're drawing cards, they're not actually getting any of that advantage because they were going to discard them anyway. So it's very good there. And then the Morphing Jar, it also gives him 4,000 life points. America's in a great place here. I'm thinking this game is going to go to America. We will see, though. Dark World Dealings, draw 1, discard 1. He's still doing the thing. Still doing this a little wrong, but that's okay. Bistro Butcher getting in on the Fairy Archer. Wabaku is going to protect the Fairy Archer here. And, oh man, I was going to say, if he's got no more sets, then that would be okay. But unfortunately, he does. So, looking pretty bad for Rei here. She's got a lot of monsters, a lot of stuff. Oh, you know what? He's probably saving like a big Book of Eclipse at the end here. Let me guess. Oh, he's not. He's not. Okay. Okay, but see. Wait. Why didn't you play this during the last attack? Oh my gosh. America, what is going on, brother? You could have at least played that against a Dancing Fairy to save 700 life points for yourself. I mean, it's fine. I mean, playing it in phase, I guess, is interesting because she can't, like, set cards around the discard for hand size, but you don't even have finite cards. No, this is, that was just a misplay, I think. Anyway, okay, 1 Day of Peace is so good here from America. That feels great if you're him. I'm him. He's him. Dancing Fairy is going to give her 1,000 life points. Does not matter, though. Everything to attack mode. Fairy Archer. Oh, Fairy Archer's effect doesn't work here, actually. Never mind. Dancing Fairy, if that's a Royal Magic Library, you can get over it. It's a Morphing Jar. Uh-oh. A new hand for America feels great here. She only has 7 cards left in deck. Fairy Archer's effects are not going to work against a 1 Day of Peace. Another 1 Day of Peace. And now we're finally seeing America do what he does best, which is every turn you have to have a Book of Eclipse or 1 Day of Peace. And as long as you do, you can hold your opponent off as long as you need to. Fairy Archer does not work again because of 1 day apiece. Book of Eclipse to the end phase. That is the game for America. Uchimura, there it is. Nice work, America. Ray did pretty well here. She was it was definitely the beatdown side of her deck this game, which is exactly what you need against Ryouta. The Maiden Love, that stuff's not going to work not Ryouta, against America. That Maiden Love stuff is not going to work at all. And so she had all the beatdown cards that she needed, of course, because she drew them because of his card effects, but just was not quick enough to stop America. It's kind of a horrible matchup for her. I really don't see her taking this match. I don't even really see her taking a game, to be honest. Now that I think about it, she's just not fast enough and not offensive enough. It's really a bad matchup. I feel bad for her. Okay, Ray's gonna start us off. I have to say, oh, Maiden, he's not gonna attack into this thing. I have to say, it is very lucky for America that he was able to take on Tanaka and Ray round 1 and 2. I mean, Tanaka definitely like had a chance of beating him, but not as much as some of the other duelists. And Ray just has no chance. I don't see her taking a single game. Apprentice Magician, what the hell? Oh my God, wait. You know, if this were... This is interesting. Okay, so if this were against literally anybody else, I would be like, whoa, great play. And it's not a horrible play because here's the thing. I think the reason she's doing this is because you have to be a hyper offense against America, no matter what. And so, you know, you can't get over the Royal Magic Library. You got to be creative about how to get over it. And so it's a really creative, really cool play. There's going to be a problem with it at the end, which I'm sure you can probably already tell. So she summons Apprentice Magician in an attack mode, gives Royal Magic Library a counter. What a fun interaction. Gives Royal Magic Library a counter. Creature swaps to take the Royal Magic Library so that she can draw off of its effect. And then, because Apprentice Magician is on the opponent's field, she can attack into it, crash, not lose Maiden Love, and special summon Magician of Faith from the graveyard, which is just all great. I mean, that's all like super fun, great combos. Love that. Only problem is you're playing against America. So what did you do? You get an extra draw from Royal Magic Library. That's good for him. Apprentice Magician, you just floated. You thinned your deck by 1. Still good for him. And you know, at the end of it all, what do you have to show for it? Oh, she's not even going to use Royal Magic Library's effect. What do you have to show for it is you still don't have a anything like offensive to actually take him down, which you really need. So I'm just not sure about. I mean, I don't fully disagree with the play, but it just wasn't. You know what? Magician of Faith creature swap here is not bad. No, what? No. If you did all that because you knew you have to be hyper offense, why did you not Magician of Faith creature swap here? What are we doing, Ray? Oh my God, Ray. I thought the whole point of that was that you really wanted to go hyper offense here because you wanted to be smart. And now you're just not doing that. You're just not doing that at all. I mean, now you can chainsaw. No, but you have to get rid of Beastro Butcher before you can creature swap here. And you've just lost a turn of offense. When America really, like, this is exactly when you want to take advantage of the offense against him. And you just can't because now he has Beastro Butcher on the field. Oh my God, Ray, you really could have taken this game, depending on what those 2 face downs are. Like, oh, but Swords of Revealing Light, but Butterfly Charm. Hold on. My bad. I wasn't familiar with your game. Hold on. The Swords of Revealing Light plus Butterfly Charm combo is great. Book of Eclipse, of course, played during the last attack. Side effects, okay. She's going to draw 4 cards here and have to do, oh, and then Appropriate feels great here, but only if this next draw is good. Dude, America has played horribly here. He has lost all of his pieces. Twister is so good from Ray here. Now, if this is a Morphing Jar face down, America fully is back in the game. If it's not, then Ray takes it. Creature swap. Okay, that's so smart because if it is, oh, it's a Royal Magic Library. Okay. Oh my God, and now Shining Angel can crash into itself. Special summon 2 monsters from the deck. Okay, hell yeah. And then Fairy Archer is coming in. 14, 14, 14, and 19. Oh wait, you can't attack with this? Oh, you're gonna use this effect instead. Oh, because it's 400 per monster. Yes! Wow. So lucky, Ray. And this is game. Oh my God, 1 day apiece. Like the one card that he could have drawn there to save him for 1 more turn. Even Morphing Jar doesn't take it anymore. Now, of course, Fairy Archer's effect doesn't work because of 1 day apiece, but what do we have? Nothing takes it. You lose. Yeah, wow. Okay, setting 3 from America and playing one of those Dark World dealings. Okay, it's looking like a Morphing Jar play. I'm guessing this is Morphing Jar. Butterfly Charm, setting 3 face downs, one of them being Apprentice Magician. Summoning Royal Magic Library, flipping the Morphing Jar, okay. Hand Destruction is fine, maybe, depending. He didn't play Twister there. He discarded Twister against Butterfly Charm, which is very interesting. Why did we do that? You could have played that on the Butterfly Charm. I'm always so confused about America's plays, man. He is so nervous. He's so nervous. It can't be that his whole thing is that he studies. He studies all of his plays. He knows his deck front and back. It can't be that he needs to study his deck more. So the only thing that makes sense is that he's just nervous. He's just not used to being in the hot seat. Oh, creature swap is huge here. Dude, is Ray gonna beat... Oh my God, taking the Morphing Jar is amazing. Is Ray gonna beat America Uchimura with her deck that is basically designed to lose to him? Setting another face down. I mean, not getting rid of that Butterfly Charm was just so crushing there. Magician of Faith on the creature swap again. Again. Oh my God. Again. Come on. Come on, America. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, America? Okay, Book of Eclipse is good here. Oh, and that's going to give him the Magician of Faith. Dude, that is smart. Wow, that is so interesting. Double side effects here. That's going to give her 2 draws, so she doesn't actually have to discard for hand size, so I'm not sure about this one. Oh no, the Book of Eclipse. I forgot about Book of Eclipse. And that act that procs both morphing jars. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. Book of Eclipse. Oh, dude, America's going to take this. And now Magician of Faith into 1 Day of Peace. I probably would have gone although, no, Book of Eclipse here actually would be a tie probably because of Morphing Jar. Oh, can he just take it here? No, not quite. Attacking to make sure, yeah, that was pretty smart. 1 Day of Peace, make sure you don't lose any damage. Yeah, if you had gone Book of Eclipse there, like another Book of Eclipse here, they just tie because they both deck out. So he was smart to play around that. Hero Shadow Scout, and that's the game. America takes it. Dude, that double, just end your turn, brother. It doesn't, what are we doing here? That Book of Eclipse on the double stolen Morphing Jar is so interesting. Like, wow. We've got some fun interactions in these low power games, and I'm very here for it. That was so much fun. America is going to move on, and the next time he's at least going to face someone a little bit stronger. So we'll see who that's going to be against. We have Professor Kronos versus Taiyo Torimaki. Let's see it happen. All right, starting us off, we have Torimaki with Unexpected Die, one of his best cards, coming out this Sapphire Dragon from the deck, setting 3 cards face down. Looks like a masked dragon face down. You love to see it. Okay, Ancient Gear Castle, summoning the Ancient Gear Soldier, getting it on the Masked Dragon floating into Masked Dragon. Okay. Actually, let's pause it real quick. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I actually wanted to, during the last ones, I tried to make sure that the attack and defense points weren't like flooding into each other. And I forgot to do that for this one, so sorry about that, but it's okay. Okay, back to the game. Ancient Gear Soldier and sorry, it's Torimaki's turn. Getting it on the Ancient Gear Soldier. This is huge here. Secrets of the Gallant. But Widespread Ruin stops it. This card, that's the downside of this card, is that you can't play it like in the middle of damage step, of course, so you have to just kind of pray that your opponent can't do anything about it. Ancient Gear Box is good here. You put this in defense mode. He does have 2 counters on Ancient Gear Castle. Does he have it? He has it! The Ancient Gear Golem coming down with Mechanized Melee, getting in on the Sapphire Dragon, put it to Ancient Gear Box in defense position. And what do you have, Torimaki? How are you going to get around this thing? Luster Dragon with the Ego Boost, with an Ego Boost. There it is. That is huge. Oh my God. Professor Kronos, you might lose here. That was, I can't see you coming back from this, to be honest. I just can't see it. You've already used like some of your best cards here. Limiter removal doesn't do anything right now. Kamori Dragon getting in directly. You need like an Ancient Gear Castle and an Ancient Gear Golem to get back into the game, but you just obviously are not going to be able to get both of those. This is game right here. Unless if he has any monster, this is game. There it is. Professor Kronos is, dude, to Torimaki. Professor Kronos, really? Oh man, dude, Torimaki might gain his honor back if he's able to defeat Professor Kronos. Wow. And Professor Kronos will be, I mean, losing to a red was definitely worse, but losing to Torimaki after losing to the red is really bad, Kronos. Wow. All right, Kronos, let's see. What do you have? Activating Ancient Gear Castle turn 1 and Ancient Gear Soldier. That feels really good. Ancient Gear Castle turn 1 is exactly what you want to see. I'm surprised how bad he is doing. Wow. Sapphire Dragon coming out, Ruby Dragon coming out. And we have officially 2 counters on, and Widespread Ruin. The fact that you played Widespread Ruin there makes me think that you do not have an Ancient Gear Golem in hand. Because you probably would have just saved the Widespread Ruin, because you can just, this is good. I like this. This is a good play. Crash there. Don't let him maybe tribute for Luster Dragon number 2. Dragon Rolling in the Cave is face down. That boy is dwelling as he does. Giant Rat coming out. Trojan Horse getting in on the Dragon, dwelling in the cave. Kronos can just not draw an Ancient Gear Golem. Blackland Fire Dragon. Are we going to attack the Giant Rat? Yeah, there's not really much like that's that good that he can float into. Ancient Gear. Oh, Ancient Gear Engineer. No, wait, I forgot about that. No, you shouldn't have. Oh, the Faustian Bargain. Love that. Oh my God. That was great to get rid of the Giant Rat special summon. That was really, really good there from Torimaki. Great play. There it is. The Ancient Gear Golem is officially here, and now Torimaki is in trouble. Do you have anything to deal with this right now? You got to have it. You got to have it now, or you are going to get crushed. Wait a minute. Ego Boost. Ego Boost. Ego Boost. Zero gravity. That's it. That's the game. That's totally the game. Wow. That was super fun, though. He had like exactly what he needed. He drew Sapphire Dragon, Axe of Despair, Ego Boost. Exactly what he needed. But again, not enough. Ancient Gear Golem getting on the Sapphire Dragon. Ancient Gear Knight getting in directly. And Torimaki has 0 cards. This game is over. Scoop it up, brother. Okay, Torimaki is going to start us off with another Unexpected Die. Sapphire Dragon coming out from the deck. Dragon Rolling in the Cave in defense position and a face down card. All right, Kronos, what do we have? Ancient Gear Castle and Ancient Gear Knight. You love to see it getting in on the Sapphire Dragon. Okay. Torimaki summoning Kalmori Dragon. Let me guess. Axe of Despair. There it is. That is perfect. But he does have 2 counters on that very, very, very scary castle there. What do you have, Kronos? Do we have it? We have it. The Ancient Gear Golem with another Ancient Gear Castle. There it is. Order to charge in the beginning of the battle phase before he declares the attack. That's amazing from Torimaki there. Now, the only thing is, because he has another Ancient Gear Castle, he should have played it before he summoned that Ancient Gear Golem, because now he actually can't get out another Ancient Gear Golem just yet, which is pretty bad for him. He needs to survive another turn if he even has another Ancient Gear Golem. Now, if that's a Giant Rat, he's in a great position here. You really want this to be a Giant Rat. Is it a Giant Rat? It is Ancient Gear Box, which, you know what? We take those because Torimaki got greedy and attacked with Sapphire Dragon instead of attacking with Kalmori Dragon. There it is, the second Ancient Gear Golem with Ancient Gear Tank to play around, I guess, Ego Boost next turn, maybe? Oh, he has Axe. Oh, he put Axe of Despair back on top of the deck. What does that mean? Oh, you know what? You know what? I think here's the reason he did that. He didn't have anything immediately to get over this Ancient Gear Golem, but he's probably doing the calculus of, if I'm going to get over that Ancient Gear Golem, it's going to involve an Axe of Despair. Let me think. A Lesser Dragon with an Axe of Despair and an Ego Boost or another Axe of Despair does do it. So he might actually have like 2 of the 3 pieces that he needs. He's just trying to get into one more. And, you know, putting the Axe of Despair on top of the deck is a risky play because, of course, you lose your draw. But I do see it. I'd have to look back at his deck and see how many, like, non-battle removal cards he has. Like, how many other outs he has to Ancient Gear Golem. But I think that banking on the fact that you can somehow get, like, 2 equips, it's not a bad bank to try to, like, play to your outs here and try to potentially somehow not lose this game. Mass Dragon floating into Mass Dragon. Ancient Gear Golem's going to attack that face-down monster. The Dragon dwelling in the cave. And Torimaki. Are you going to draw what you need? Mountain is fine. Okay, you're doing this to get over the Trojan Horse, and of course you don't want to put it in defense mode anyway. Not bad. We know that's an Axe of Despair in hand. It's looking really bad if you're Torimaki here. Now, if you draw a second Axe of Despair, you're not bad. He's not getting it. He's not getting it. This is going to almost be game next turn. This is your last chance. Now, one more Axe of Despair still does let you crash and float. So, nope. This is the game. Just end your turn. Just scoop, man. What are we doing here? So, Professor Kronos takes game 3 pretty easily from Torimaki. He put up an okay fight, and he did take a game, but Professor Kronos gets to save a little bit of face there. And Torimaki, I don't think losing to Kronos is that bad. So, you know, he's disgraced, but he's not disgraced as badly as if it was somebody else. So, Hayato versus Gokaido. Uh-oh, Hayato. Uh-oh, brother. Okay, you've taken out Tome. You have taken, actually, no, all you've done is taken out Tome. Yep, that's all you've done. So, if Hayato can take out Gokaido, that'd be huge, but I'm not banking on it. I'm not banking on it. He has had Master of Oz out the wazoo today, though. So if he can do another one of those, or if he can like be consistently getting that out, then maybe, but we'll see. Okay, starting us off in game 1, we have Gokaido with a face-down throw stone unit. Show me something, Hayato. Poison Fangs, not bad, not bad. Death Wombat, not quite strong enough. You're gonna need a lucky Iron Axe on that boy if you want to get over the throw stone unit. Gokaido, show me something interesting here. Warrior Digrapher, okay. Threatening Roar, okay. Now, Hayato, show me a lucky Iron Axe. Make that Threatening Roar worth it. You do have the lucky Iron Axe. It's great. Getting it on the Throwstone unit instead. Oh, that's actually so smart. Oh my god, yeah. Definitely want to use that on the Throwstone unit instead of on the Warrior Digrapher. Because, yeah, it could use its effect to destroy you. Unfortunately, he does have the Lightning Blade. You might have equipped spells, but Gokaido has more. Now, Deskoala plus Poison Fang is going to do a decent chunk of damage here to Gokaido, but unfortunately, he's got a pretty good setup here. So we got to see what Hayato can do. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland coming in. Twister on Lightning Blade. There it is. I'm telling you, those Battle Trap, spell trap destruction cards are quite good in the tournament today. Let's see. Gokaido, show me something. Great Sword. Uh-oh. Here it is. Wait. Dude, what? Gokaido. What the fuck was that? Did you guys catch that? He just equipped Great Sword to Warrior Digrapher so that he could only have to tribute Warrior Digrapher. It counts as 2 tributes. And then he tributed Warrior Lady of the Wasteland anyway. I mean, it's not like you wasted the Great Sword. You still were going to get it back from Guildford Legends effect. But what the hell, brother? You wasted the Warrior Lady is what you wasted. Oh, and you can equip Lightning Blade to the Warrior Digrapher. That's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good. I forgot they don't actually all have to go to Guildford Legends. Stray Lamb's going to hopefully buy Hayato a little bit more time here. Now, if you can get out a Master of Oz, it's anybody's game. But that is looking a little bit like a long shot. It is Death Koala doing a little more damage here. Just not enough. Not enough. It's got to be Master of Oz right now. Show me. 3 cards in hand. No, not quite. Not quite. No. Okay. Sogen is coming out here. Going to make his monster a little bit stronger. This looks like it might be the game for... Oh, now you're going to search Warrior Lady of the Wasteland when you already wasted one. Giant Rat's perfect here. It's what you need to stay in the game. We're not out yet because of the Giant Rat. It feels really good for Hayato. But you are losing every Giant Rat here. And what's going to be your last float? Probably a Kangaroo Champ. Oh, no. I forgot. Nimble Mamanga. Not bad. Not bad. That might... I still don't think that gives you... That might give you one more turn. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You need something else. You need something else. Ooh, only a set card. Let me think. It could be like Punch in the Box. Punch in the Box might do it. Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. This is not looking good. This is not looking good, brother. Nope. This is over. This is over. There it is. Hayato. Oh, Punch in the Box. Oh, now. Oh, yeah. Wait, yeah. For some reason, I thought that had to do with attack a monster. This is not Magical Arm Shield. Yeah, you still lose, though. Hayato, I figured even if he did have Punch in the Box, it wasn't going to be enough. There it is. Hayato loses game 1. All right, Hayato, show me something interesting here. 2 set cards face down. Gokaido is summoning the Warrior Digrapher, getting on the face down monster. That is the Giant Rat, of course. Giant Rat floating into another Giant Rat. Setting 2 cards face down from Gokaido here. And Forest. Okay, that could be good. Okay, Lucky Iron Axe. All right. We're doing what we can here to get over this Warrior Digrapher. A Dust, Tornado, and there it is. I'm telling you, the Battle Trap, Spell Trap removal. Big March of Animals in the middle of the battle phase. Hell yeah, brother. Oh, not just in the middle of the battle phase, in the middle of attack declaration. You know what would be so cool is if he actually drew that off a Lucky Iron Axe. You know what? I have to check. Okay, I didn't want to reveal the cards in his hand, so I just checked. I'm not going to show you, but he did not draw it off the Lucky Iron Axe. He actually already had it in his hand. So still, that was super cool interaction there to play that in the middle of the attack declaration there after the Dust Tornado. Felt really good if you're Hayato. And you got an extra draw off of it that really did work out well for you. Throw Stone Unit. Okay, yeah, this is good for Nimble Mamanga. Gokaido, we got pressure against Gokaido here. He's going to need something else, though, to get over that Throwstone unit. We got the Dark Blade coming down. Dark Blade getting over the Kangaroo Champ, switching to Dark Blade defense mode. And now Giant Rat can get over the Dark Blade. That feels really good if you're Hayato here. Perfect. You still can't get over that Throwstone unit. It is just big. Man, we were really in... This is like almost Season 0 all over again with some of these decks. These games have... Oh, Polly! I was just going to say these games have not been super exciting. Master of Oz, and Hayato continues his streak of getting out Master of Oz at the very least once during every match. Now, Smashing Ground is tough there. MST on the face down. Uh-oh, he's got to play. He's got to play. Marauding Cat. Oh, he might. Yeah, this is... Oh, and he hit a trap hole. Oh, my God. That's so lucky. Oh, that's why he does Tornadoed. He's going big here. He's going big or going home, and he's going huge. Oh, I bet he was waiting for like a Benkei. Oh, if he had a Benkei, that would have been incredible. And hitting the trap hole with the MST feels so good if you're Gokaido. That would have stopped you. I mean, of course, you would have saved those equip spells, but still. And then he sets a face down card there after getting over the Desk Kangaroo. Hayato, if you can out this Marauding Captain, you are in a great position, brother. It's a Giant Rat, floating in Nimble Mamanga. Yeah, it does feel like this is going to be one of the last tournaments where we have so many decks that are just really low power. Oh, Bow is coming out. That prevents Nimble Mamanga from floating. Super Rush Headlong. Hold on, Hayato. Hold on. You have just completely destroyed. Oh, Gokaido. Oh, no, brother. Oh, no. Nobleman of Crossout. You didn't play around Nobleman, and it was Descoala. Banish them all from your deck. Oh, no. That's so sad. Okay. Poison Fangs. Desk Kangaroo. Uh-oh. Dude, that's 12, 17, and 1,000. That is 4,900 damage. No, 3,900 damage. I always get those. Okay, dude, Gokaido. Are you going to drop a game to Hayato? Okay, not quite. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Now, wait, this is enough. If that face doesn't do anything, you lose. Because crash for exact damage. Kunai with chain. Okay. Oh, man, wow. Dude, Hayato can do it here. He can take out Gokaido. This could be, okay. Hidden Nimble is going to... Oh, we're out of floats. Uh-oh. The comeback of House Gokaido begins. Oh, my God. Hayato, no, you were so close. Okay, come on. You have to have, like, a punch in the box, right? Punch in the box. Let's punch. Come on. Oh, no. Now, luckily for you, he didn't draw a monster. Oh, my God, Hayato, you were so close. Oh, you were so close, Hayato. But... Gokaido did march his way back with that one Warrior Digrapher. It was all he needed to stay back into the game. And there it is. Hayato, you put up a good fight, but you're 2-0'd by Hozan Gokaido. Next up, Kagurazaka versus Kunisaki. Oh, this is interesting. We're finally going to start getting into some of these more interesting games here. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Kagurazaka starting us off. Royal Magic Library, summoning it in defense position. Pot of Greed, drawing 2 cards. Kunisaki. Oh, this is an interesting game. Man, I wonder who this is going to go to. Drone Corporal, getting in directly for 800. And setting 4 face-down cards. That is kind of terrifying because Kunisaki has a lot of great traps here. Rogue Doll to crash. Pulse Mines. I always forget what this card does. If you control a machine monster, change your opponent's attack monsters to defense position. Also until the end phase. If a monster is normal special summon, change them to defense position. Okay, so it basically just changes to defense position. That is one of his gadgets there. Okay. The Pulse Mines, tributing for Spell Canceller, and oh, Magic Cylinder is great there, but 7 Tools of the Bandit, paying 1,000 life points to destroy that Magic Cylinder. Okay. That feels great if you are Kagurazaka, if you're Kunisaki, but a Dark Red Enchanter would turn this around. Unfortunately, he did not get one. Setting 2, Blue Thunder T45, getting in on the old Vindictive Magician, destroy that Spell Canceller, and now he can start playing spell cards again, and he still can't get over that Royal Magic Library's big butt. Okay. What do we have? Graceful Charity feels good here. Draw 3, send 2, setting another face-down monster. Now, even if he does have Dark Red Enchanter, he might not be playing it because he doesn't want to tribute that Royal Magic Library, knowing that Kunisaki has great traps. Oh my god, Pot of Greed back from grave. Losing that Spell Canceller hurts, man. That Pot of Greed is going to give him 3 draws because he does have 2 counters on Royal Magic Library right now. Okay. Cyber Summon Blaster is interesting, I guess. Just play it now because maybe you forgot to earlier. I don't know. Muka Muka getting in on Blue Thunder T45. Feels good here. You are channeling the spirit of your good friend. Iron Draw, drawing 2. Your good friend Tyra there. Putting. Here we go. Okay, MST on the Cyber Summon Blaster is pretty good here. It's pretty good here. Just don't even want, let's not even start this silliness, okay? That is only going to protect him from 300 right now, but it would have definitely protected him from a little more in the long run. So Rogue Doll getting in and Muka Muka getting in on both the option tokens there. Kunisaki, show me something good here. Division. Oh man, that Cyber Summon Blaster, that losing that is going to start hurting. That burn is going to really start adding up. But with 4 Division tokens, you're feeling okay here. As long as you can draw some kind of out here. He's gathering a lot of pieces. I can't remember if Kunisaki has a board wipe in his deck, but he really would love to. He doesn't have Lightning Vortex. Mecha Bunny feels good here. If you're going to have something to hold him off, it's going to be that. But man, I really think that Cyber Summon Blaster would have made a big difference. Unfortunately for Kunisaki, Kagurazaka has a ton of pressure here, and the thing is, because Kunisaki also does not have a lot of offensive cards, the fact that Kagurazaka has lower attack point level 4 monsters because his deck is a little older is actually not that bad. Oh, Shredder is great here. And then Crash. You know what? That's great. You really just need to start getting over all of these monsters that he has. And so that feels really good there if you are Kagurazaka. Now, that is your last Mecha Bunny here. But yeah, I was saying that it doesn't matter as much as it would against other duelists that Kagurazaka's level 4 monsters are weaker against Kunisaki because he's more of a defensive strategic duelist. Now 4 set cards. Oh, that's a Cyber Summon Blaster. Do you have something to... What do we have here? Oh, no. Okay, 300 life points left. What is your next draw, Kunisaki? You have 3 face-down cards. Oh my gosh. Not out with a bang, but with a whimper in game 1. Okay, let's see how you do in game 2. Okay. Kunisaki starting us off with Machine Assembly Line and 4 face-down cards. Now, Cyber Summon. Okay. Cyber Summon Blaster with Machine Assembly Line is like basically everything you want to see here. The only thing you're missing is a UFO Turtle before you start getting your combos online. Man, it really is super interesting how the bracket ends up playing out because so many duelists that we've seen so far, it's just like all of the bad duelists. And getting to face someone like Torimaki or Hayato in round 2 versus getting to face someone like Kagurazaka or Kunisaki, it makes such a huge difference here. Now, Division with the Machine Assembly Line and the Cyber Summon Blaster, Kunisaki is doing everything that his deck loves to do here. This is complete, full combo, basically. Another Division. Okay. This is exactly what you want to do here if you're Torimaki. If you're Kunisaki. Now, I would go ahead and use Machine Assembly Line now because if he destroys Machine Assembly Line, you're not going to get the full advantage of it. And it's better to just do it now so you can start getting those tokens out. He's burning and he's stalling. He's doing the damn thing. Mecha Bunny doing 500 more damage there and floating into another Mecha Bunny. We're going to be able to get him Division back from the graveyard next turn. You're feeling great if you're Kunisaki here, but you are running out of... Oh, a second Machine Assembly Line is so big, and Drone Corporal. Wow. Yeah, play that now before he destroys it. Okay. It's Cyber Summon Blast. Oh, this is so good. This is everything you want. You even just getting that level 4 monster just to put a little bit of pressure on him so that he can't just run roughshod over your monsters feels great. It's everything you want if you're Kunisaki. This is basically Sandgan. Okay, yeah, because you got to start getting over these monsters no matter what. Now, all you need is a trap card as well to make sure you're not taking too much damage from this Drone Corporal attacking your monsters. Wow, look at this. This is almost all the damage. almost all of this damage has just been from Cyber Summon Blaster, Division, and just recycling them over and over and over again. And we finally get to see Kunisaki's deck do what it does. Now, both Division tokens being special summoned here. Oh, attack mode. What are we doing here? Oh, he must have game. Oh, he has game. 500, 500 Drone Corporal's effect attack directly for game. Oh, wow, wow, wow. There we saw it. We finally saw Kunisaki do full combo there over and over and over again, recycling those divisions. And we get to see how when his deck pops off, it does pop off. A little bit of damage over and over and over and over and over and over again. Super fun, super fun. Okay, Kagurazaka, show me something good here. Blackland Fire Dragon and 3 face down cards. Kunisaki, what do we have? What do we have? Machine Assembly Line and setting 4. Basically the same beginning as last time. And one, oh, double Cyber Summon Blaster is terrifying. That's really scary if you're Kagurazaka here. Oh man, we haven't seen a single Dark Red Enchanter all match, by the way. Mecha Bunny floating into Mecha Bunny. And setting a face down from Kagurazaka. Dude, Kunisaki's in a great position. All he needs is one UFO Turtle. One UFO Turtle and his whole combo goes off from here. Mecha Bunny again here. Floating another Mecha Bunny. Now you just need that UFO Turtle. The UFO Turtle is the last piece that you're missing. What do we have, Kunisaki? Show me the UFO Turtle. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Get in as big as you possibly can right now, Kagurazaka. Well, he doesn't have anything. Oh my God, he's bricked. He's bricked. Come on. Come on. Not like this, Kunisaki. Not after getting so close. Drone Corporal. Okay, Dust Turn on the face down because you are terrified of just immediately losing here. Magic Cylinder is huge. Whoa, Drone Corporal can negate it. Oh my gosh. I forgot too. Once a face on the field, when a card effect activated targets his guard, you can negate that effect. Dude, Drone Corporal, man. Wow. Okay, Muka is destroyed there. Smashing Ground. Uh-oh. Any monster takes it. Horn of the Unicorn. Magic Deflector to prevent the Horn of a Unicorn. Negate its effect. Now, does that I think that resets Machine Assembly Line's counters, though, which is pretty bad as well. But you had to do that or you were just going to lose the duel there. Shredder. Okay, Shredder is great here. Second Machine Assembly Line. Now, it feels kind of bad. Anything takes you here. Uh-oh. Any monster takes it with Rogue Doll, unless it's a face-down card, is going to do something. What is it going to do? Oh, no. Oh, no. Kunisaki, no. My God, no. He was so close. He was one UFO Turtle away from basically, like, taking the game, and he just didn't have it. Ah, that is so sad. Okay, well, there you go. Kagurazaka takes Kunisaki, and, you know, Kunisaki doesn't do great in this tournament, but again, he had really tough people. He had to go against Asuka and Kagurazaka, so that's tough. Oh, next up we have Spellcasters versus Warriors. It's gonna be fun. Okay, Asuka Tenjoin is back, and she's gonna get her chance to redeem herself after losing early in round 1 to Kenzan. Let's see if she can go on a legendary losers bracket run. We will see how this goes for her. Okay, starting us off in game 1, we have Asuka playing Future Fusion. You love to see it, setting a face down monster. And let's see, Lioside summoning Sonic Bird turn 1, searching the Synthesis spell. Not going to play it here yet. Okay, Sonic Bird getting on the Etwell Cyber and MST on the Future Fusion. And there it is. Future Fusion is destroyed by that MST. Setting a face-down card from Lioside. And what do we have? Asuka. Blade Skater. Oh, crashing and then getting in big with the Etwell Cyber anime effect that keeps its 600 attack points. So, let's see. Electro Gunner is great here. Stim Pack. And Electro Gunner's effect also going to do 300 more. Okay. It's pretty bad. He has countered her Future Fusion. He has countered her Etwell Cyber play. Cyber Gymnast, there it is. To destroy the Electro Gunner. That Cyber Gymnast has been putting in work in this tournament. Carrier Sentinel. This card is instead of Senju, he's got Carrier Sentinel. That is going to allow him to search Lycanthrope. Synthesis spell coming out, and Lycanthrope getting in on the Cyber Gymnast. Now Lioside is low on resources here. If Asuka, oh my God, there it is. Cyber Gymnast, there it is, using its effect, sending Cyber Prima and destroying that Lycanthrope. Now let's see, what do we have here? Okay, what is that? I can't think of what that is. Oh, Pitch Black Werewolf, maybe. Getting in on the Werewolf. Okay, but Command Knight is out. You love to see that if you were Asuka. You got to get rid of that Command Knight. You got to do it now. Oh, attack mode. Maybe you forgot that you couldn't crash Command Knight here. I'm not sure why you did that. Oh, maybe he has a Battle Trap, and maybe Asuka's playing around that Battle Trap. Oh, he's got Wall of Disruption. Yeah, that's why he's summoned in attack mode. Yeah, okay, that's right. Yeah, when you can look at the opponent's deck, it does remind you of the things like this. Oh. You know what? I support this play. He has her only monster has 0 attack, and you know, unless you want to put Cyber Gymnast in attack mode here. Oh, Etwell Cyber. It is still powered up by Command Knight, even though Command Knight has no attack points here. So that's going to do a ton of damage to Lioside here. Uh-oh. And there it is. Asuka is able to take the game after a decent back and forth there. Good work, Asuka. Okay, Lioside starting us off in game 2 with Gadget Soldier in attack mode. Yeah, not defense mode is interesting there. That's another wall of disruption, right? Definitely is. I wonder if Asuka's reading that. She read it last game when I didn't, so we'll see. Gadget Soldier on the face down. It is a Cyber Gymnast again. Oh my gosh. It seems like she always has the discard fodder she needs for that too. She's not going to play it here. I get that. I get that. Synthesis spell. Oh, crap. Okay. You better hope she can't stop. Oh, and there it is. Cybernetic Cyclopean. I've been saying this card is actually pretty good. Cybernetic Cyclopean with no cards in hand. Now, even if she can stop one of the attacks, she has to stop both of them for that Cyber Gymnast to still be able to go off. And there it is. Sakuretsu armor on the Lycanthrope. Feels great there for Asuka. But he still has a 2400 Cybernetic Cyclopean. Let's see how it goes. Setting a face down monster here. Let's see. Okay, another face down card. Oh, to make sure Cybernetic Cyclopean is strong enough. But DD Warrior Lady banishes both monsters. That is one of Asuka's strongest cards here. Oh, and then Command Knight coming out 1600 to the face for Asuka. Let's see it. Let's see it. Panther Warrior feels good here just to hold the field. But if she has another Command Knight, you're in trouble. Fusion Sword, Murasame Blade feels great here, and he can't get around it. Rush Recklessly. Okay, never mind. Kunisaki, God, I keep calling him Kunisaki. Lioside is still in this game. Okay, but he can't do much here. He can't tribute to attack, but he's got a lot of face downs. Uh-oh, Poly into Cyberblader, but a lot of face downs. It's pretty scary. MST before it equips. That is super smart there from Lioside. Now, he still can't get over the Cyberblader with all three of those face downs. Can't do it. But, of course, once it equips, it can't be destroyed by spells and traps. So the only time to stop this thing is before it equips. And Blade Skater getting in, Cyberblader getting in. Uh-oh, Lioside, show me something, man. Show me something, man. Come on. Not like this. Panther Warrior feels good. Carrier Sentinel. Uh-oh. For some of that, search Cybernetic Cyclopean, and next turn, oh, Poly, wait a minute. Okay, into Beast, Borg, Wolf, Camper. Now, you can get over the Blade Skater, do a little bit of damage here, and Cyberblader can't get over you unless you have 2 monsters, and luckily, you do not. Premature Burial on Command Knight. That'll do it. That'll do it. Cyber 2-2, attack directly. Oh, no, he's just gonna... Oh, Wall of Disruption. Wait, whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lioside with a great play here. Wall of Disruption to make all of her attack points 0. And then Bear Trap, because Cyberblader actually was not going to be destroyed by battle because of its effect. So then she uses Bear Trap after Wall of Disruption to make sure this monster is destroyed. And that feels great for Lioside. Okay. Okay. Now, you're in a great position, Lioside. You do still have that... what did you search? I forget what you searched. Was it Lycanthrope or something? Angel Blast getting destroyed is really... Oh, my God. Asuka, he is coming back. You are in trouble, Asuka. Oh, man. This is looking like it's going to be the game. Because Dark Sentinel destroys any set card that she plays. Command Knight feels good here, but it's not enough as long as he has 1 monster. And he searched earlier, but I don't remember what it was. Cybernetic Cyclopean is what it was. That's right. That's right. There it is. And Lioside takes game 2 from Asuka. We have a game 3 on our hands, folks. You know, I love a game 3. All right. Let's see it. Asuka draw. And setting 3 cards. Asuka has been good in this tournament. She's done very well, but she's not been nearly as dominant as the other 3.5-star duelists. So let's see how this goes. Poly after the Carrier Sentinel into Beast, Borg, Wolf, Camper. And getting in on the Command Knight. Setting a card face down. Let's see. What do we have, Asuka? Another set card. I wonder what this is. Could be a Warrior Lady. Electro Gunner feels great here. DD Warrior Lady. It's a different kind of Warrior Lady, but it is still a Warrior Lady nonetheless. Getting in directly with Electro Gunner. Okay. Graceful Charity. Draw 3. Send 2. Electro Gunner's effect off the spell card. Blade Skater with Allegro Tool. Rush Recklessly. Let me guess. Poly. Let me guess. Poly. No. Fusion Sword Murasame Blade. I see. You were hoping to get over this thing, but he had the Rush Recklessly. Now, if he has any spell, he can get over you. Any spell does it. It's Poly. There it is. Oh my God, Electro Gunner is getting big. Beastborg Predator is getting huge here. Oh, wow. And that does big damage there. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Asuka. Oh my gosh. Asuka is not... Oh my God, it's Lightning Vortex again. Dude, no matter what, she's going to have that Lightning Vortex to equalize the duel when it looks like she has no chance left. That Lightning Vortex has carried Asuka in the tournament today. Okay, and he has nothing. Oh my God, he's bricked. Oh no. But so is she. Okay, I wonder what this face down is. It might be Warrior Lady. It might be probably Cyber Gymnast, I'm guessing. Because Warrior Lady, you could still attack with it without being too afraid. It was Cyber Gymnast. A tribute for Cyber Prima. And get over that Panther Warrior. Yeah, that was good. Alrighty. Oh my God, you're bricked completely. Or you're saving. Because your life points are big, you can afford to take a whole round's worth of life point damage here once. You're saving for something. You're probably saving up for like a Beastborg or something. Oh, no, not a Beastborg. You're out of Beastborgs, actually. MST on the Wall of Disruption. Oh, wow. That's so... Oh, no. That's so sad. That wall of disruption would have been huge. And now Asuka looks like she's about to take it. Lioside, do you have anything use? What was your hand, man? Oh, double lycanthrope, poly, and the level 4 guided soldier there. Okay, so Asuka is going to take game 3, and that feels great for her. She's still in this tournament. And, you know, if she wins one more game, she's going on to face Ron. Wow, that actually is, it actually might happen. Okay. Momo versus Ayukawa. Oh, she also might be able to face Momo here. We'll see how this goes. Momo versus Ayukawa. We got Burn versus Burn. Ayukawa's relies less on what your opponent does. And Momo's kind of, I think Momo really kind of wants the opponent to be attacking a little bit. And Ayukawa doesn't care about that as much. So let's see how this goes. Okay, starting us off in game 1, we have Momo with 3 sets and a Swords of Revealing Light. A decent start for Momo here. But not if Ayukawa has the... Oh, Nightmares. Okay, she's going to like... Okay, if you can't... If I can't attack, you can't attack either. But MST. Okay, this is good. Momo, you might need to actually start going offensive here because, yeah. Dust Tornado on the Dark Room of Nightmare is interesting. Instead of the Swords of Revealing Light, I guess... Oh, and she sets off the Dust Tornado is interesting. That actually does really well against Dust Koala specifically. But getting in big here with her Beast Boys. What do you have, Ayukawa? Setting 2 face down here. Yeah, I was going to say if she had the gift card Reficule like section of her deck, the swords doesn't matter that much. But it seems like, well, she might have some of the other pieces. She just doesn't have the Reficule yet. That's probably what she's waiting for here. Swords is gone. Now, what do we have? You got to have a way to get... Oh, my God. You can't get over the 1500 defense. You know, you're not built for attack. I understand, Momo. You're a defensive deck. That is a Nimble Mamanga face down, something that is actually in both of their decks. Giant Rat getting it on the face down. Oh, it's a Giant Rat. My bad. You really, actually, you wish you would put that Duskwall in attack position there. But, you know, you couldn't have known. It makes sense. Giant Germ for the, you know, medical nurse here. Setting, that's an Nimble Mamanga that time. This is not great for Momo. Oh, wait. You should have attacked, right? You should have attacked. Definitely should have attacked. What are you doing, Momo? No, you have to attack here. You're not... The stall war is not going in your favor with this game at all. Because... Oh, that's why you didn't attack. A massive 4,500 damage ceasefire. Oh my God. Wow. Momo likes peace. She doesn't like war. She's not into the noble games of intrigue. So that's why she's got this ceasefire. Dude, but is it enough? Ayukawa is scary. Like... The thing is that unlike Momo, who has to chip slowly away, oh, she can't put anything in attack mode. Ayukawa can't, because one Mechadog Marone being destroyed is enough to take the game. Interesting. Let's see. Oh man, what's gonna happen here? Yeah, but unlike Momo, Momo has to slowly do burn over the course of the game, except for that huge ceasefire play. And Ayukawa can just like 2-3 gift cards all at once. Oh, Nightmare Wheel. Okay, MST to stop it. Okay, that would have been a win con in there. Would have put her a 2-turn clock. Now, fortunately for her, she had MST. Man, we have a major stall war here. She can't summon in... She's waiting to get... she left up 2 zones open there because she wants to be able to set 2 gift cards. She wants to be able to Reficule plus 2 gift cards all... Oh my God. Is that double gift card? Double gift card. There it is. Oh, triple gift card. Holy crap. Oh my God, Momo, you were so close with the ceasefire play. And if you would, oh man, that's so sad. That's so sad for Momo. Like I said, you just don't win the stall war if you're Momo. And she was so close. Any attack position monster would have taken it. And that's why Ayukawa had to stall for so long. Wow. Great play there. She had to wait. She had to get Reficule out only after she got like win con already on the field, because leaving it in attack mode means that you would have been able to lose, and then leaving it in defense mode means she would have just been able to destroy it. So, well played from Ayukawa there. Okay, Momo starting us off with a face-down monster and 2 Dark Room of Nightmares. Okay, that feels pretty good for Momo, but again, this is a really bad... I feel bad. Momo had Junko, and then she had Reficule, or Ayukawa, and it's not 2 pretty bad matchups for her. Wow, are you playing around Deskawala, Ayukawa? Ayukawa is very smart in these games. Somebody has learned to play around Deskawala. So many of them flying around in the tournament. I guess eventually you get used to it. Gift card, Brutal Potion. Oh, wow. But MST on the Brutal Potion. Okay, and Wabaku. Okay, we have a 4-part chain here. Wow, that Brutal Potion, actually, we already saw Dark Cure actually go off once in this tournament, and now Brutal Potion almost was useful as well. Like, such a lucky card to actually be useful there. MST on the Dark Room of Nightmare. And Revenge Sacrifice for the Vanilla. You'll love to see it. Okay, now Momo is in a good position here. This is now she can actually start getting in, and now Ayukawa is really... I think this is kind of game for Momo. Ayukawa does not have a lot of ways to like bring herself back from the brink here, and she really kind of has to. If this is burning algae, that's horrible. No, it was cooling embers. That's good. Okay. Yeah, Ayukawa is just too far behind. She needs too many combo pieces. She needs at least 3 cards, like 3 exact cards to potentially win the game here. And she just can't do it. So this might be game here, actually. Is this game? 8-1. No, not quite. Not quite. But it's so close. And at this point now, yeah, we're back in the position where Fencing Fire Ferret, Mecha Dunk Marone, or Mecha Bunny going to the graveyard takes the game. So yeah, you lose, Ayukawa. I mean, this might be a Wabaku, but you still lose. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you have Wabaku, but yeah, you just lose. You just lose. You just lose. Upstart is so desperate here. Oh, she's been saving those upstarts, but now she just has to play them to try to stay in the game. If this is Nimble Momongo, hold on. Creepy Coney for game. Oh my god, she finally got off her Ace Monsters effect there. There it is. Creepy Coney takes game 2. Love to see it. All right, Ayukawa starting us off with a Giant Germ or Nimble Momonga and 2 face-down cards. Now, Momo summoning Fencing Fire Ferret, getting in on the Giant Germ. It feels good if you are Ayukawa, floating into 2 more. Okay, no sets from Momo is interesting. Reficule. Uh-oh. Upstart Goblin. Here we go. 1,000 damage. Uh-oh. Upstart Goblin. Oh, no. Momo. Okay. Oh, gift card. Already. Wow. Wow. Okay. Interesting that she played it there. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Not like that bad. Okay, Nimble Momonga is good here. Oh, this is really good because... Oh, Momo, you fumbled, girl. So, the problem is, of course, Reficule... You forget that actually, it still works on your cards too, not just Ayukawa's cards. So Nimble Momonga actually burns her for 1,000. Her plan was to float into 2 more. She just decided not to float at all. And it's good that she didn't, because if she did, she would have had 2 more Reficules here, and I mean 2 more Momongas, and then Wabaku would have protected Reficule, and then she would have just been able to attack for game. So she's glad that she didn't float, but literally 100 burn from Ayukawa takes the game because Giant Germs can attack and kill themselves. So what do we have here? Oh, Burning Algae. This is game. No, Momo, not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, no. Momo is crushed. A really bad matchup. I feel bad. I feel bad. There it is. Ayukawa defeats Momo in game 3. Okay, next up we have June Manjome. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad because I really want both of these players to go on. I really like them both. If Manjome loses to Seiko, that is like worse than the anime level bad for Manjome. If Seiko loses, that's just really sad because I do want Seiko to do well. So let's see how it goes. Okay, starting us off is Manjome, starting it with a Gilgarth and 2 face-down cards. Seiko, show me something. Nibble Mega Hamster is great. Face down and 2 more cards. Regenerating Mummy. No, this is great for Seiko. He can't get over the Nibble Mega Hamster, and she can float into Nibble Momonga, and that can float into 2 more Nibble Momongas. Great. She doesn't have one in her hand. You love to see it. Okay, Seiko, what do we have here? Burden of the Mighty is great. Rescue Cat. Hold on. Hold on. Wrecker Panda and Mogmole and Polly. For the okay, this is so good because Rescue Cat into Poly is perfect. Like, that is a perfect play for Seiko because you're going to lose at the end phase anyway. So being able to poly those off so that you don't lose from the Rescue Cat is amazing. Flipping everything face up. Dog King on the Nimble Mega Hamster. Dude, Seiko is doing it. Oh my god, Seiko's getting in huge here. Raigeki Break is great. On the... Oh! United Front. Yes, yes. I'm so glad we got to see this card go off at least once. United Front. They are united. Love to see that. That negates the Raigeki Break, which he actually was going to use on the monster. He was going to use it on the Dog King in the middle of the battle phase, in the middle of attack declaration to prevent, to destroy a Nibble Mega Hamster there. Oh my god, Seiko. Wow. Wow. And then, oh, Call the Haunted, though. Dust Tornado. She has everything. Oh my god. Oh my god, Seiko. Wow. Wow. Okay. Dude, this could be game. Penguin Soldier, I forgot. Oh my god. Seiko takes game 1 from Manjome in 6 turns. Manjome, no. Manjome, not like this, brother. Not like this. Oh my god. Seiko had everything she wanted in that game. Like, what a perfect hand for Seiko. She had literally everything we wanted. And now you see that Seiko is no joke. Seiko is very strong. Wow. Wow. Great moves, Seiko. Great moves. Okay, Manjome, are you gonna lose to Seiko, dude? His deck is really good. I'm just like, wow. Wow. Okay, Regenerating Mummy and a face down card. Burden of the Mighty is so crushing, and Dinotherium special summoned itself, plus another Dinotherium. Okay, we're getting in big here. Raigeki Break on the Burden of the Mighty. Okay, now that is perfect. That is really, really, really good for Manjome. Okay, Premature Burial on the... Oh, he discarded... Oh, but Dust Tornado. Oh, so lucky from Seiko there. And then again, you see the the quick play spell trap destruction, quick play spell or trap that can destroy spell traps is just so good. Cat's Ear Tribe. The original attack of balance of the battles card is 200 during the damage step. So he's going to have to crash something. And that's really good, especially with Newdoria. Oh, but he has the Chthonian Alliance. That's so good. Oh, man, that sucks. Seiko, it's not looking good for you, girl. It's not looking good. A face down card. Is that enough? Is that enough? Or is Manjome going to crush you in game 2? Scapegoat, hold on. Now, you still take 26 from Mephist, but you don't get it discarded. It's enough to stay in the game. We take those. We take those. Mephist getting in on the Scapegoat token and doing a non-discard here, of course. Okay. Seiko, last turn. What do we have? Rescue Cat. Hold on. Handy Gallop. Oh, Handy Gallop is huge here. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, doing a little more damage there for, and then you're going to put, wait, okay, I do see it. Oh, snap. Okay, wow, great plays from Seiko here. No, wait, what did she put in her hand? She put Cat's Ear Tribe. So it makes sense because Record Panda is going to die anyway. So what do? You make sure you just kind of like get it off the field on your own terms so that you can use its effect, because its effect doesn't get procced from Rescue Cat. So then that adds Cat's Ear Tribe from her deck to her hand. Unfortunately, she would have loved to add something else, but unfortunately Cat's Ear Tribe is level 1, so she had to add it. And then Super Team Buddy Force Unite on the Scapegoat token to bring Handy Gallop back from the graveyard, and then he has to crash with Udoria. And then now he can finally get over that last goat token with Gilgarth. Or a sheep token? What is it? A sheep token? It's a sheep token, yeah. Okay, Cat's Ear Tribe. If he has a Chthonian Alliance, then that's great for him. If not, he has to crash. MSC on the face down. Uh-oh. Oh, Dark Geroid is exactly what you need, and there it is. Manjome takes the game from Seiko. Great work, Manjome. You did. This was a great game. Like, I'm loving this match so much. Okay, let's see game 3. All right, who is gonna take it here, man? Seiko is doing great. Dinotherium special summon itself, setting the Super Nimble Mega Hamster, and Burden of the Mighty is activated. This is a great start. Oh no, the one. Ah, that's so sad. You can't play around that because you have to set that for its effect. And he has MSC for the Burden of the Mighty. Oh, she had such a great start, and he had everything he needed to counter it. Wow. Like truly like one of the best starts you can ever have as Seiko, and he just literally had everything he needed. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. Now, she does have Nimble Manga face down, as we can see here, so it's not horrible. 2 in the deck. Still 2 in the deck? Yes, 2 in the deck. That's great. Dark Geroid gets over 1. She needs a Poly here is what she needs. When she gets Master of Ham out. Now, she doesn't have any way to search Poly. I think she only has 2. Oh, but she does. Oh, my God. Poly coming down. Master of Ham. Use effect. Special summon Penguin Shoulder from the deck, of course, as always. Get into that Dark Geroid. Yeah, that's exactly what she needed to stay in the game here. She doesn't have any way to search. I think she only has 2 Polys, but when she gets it, she feels great. Oh, Dark Geroid on the Master of Ham, and then Penguin Soldier to put... Oh, this is good, because you don't want to put Dark Geroid back into the hand, because you can just use its effect again. I get it. Oh, Seiko has no cards. She's bricked, but she has enough life points to hang on here. 12 and 14. Oh, man. What do we have here? Setting a face down card from Seiko. And Mystic Tomato. Uh-oh. 12. Oh, no. Seiko, no. Not like this. 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 Seiko, no. Dude, she did so well. Okay, Sonic Duck. We're not out yet. Although, Crash with Mystic Tomato. Go into Dark Geroid. Weaken Sonic Duck. Attack. I don't think that's quite game, but if he has another monster... Uh-oh, Chthonian Emperor Dragon. Not enough for game yet. Not enough for game yet. Okay. I think if he had gone for that Dark Geroid play, he might have... Oh, no, he already has both engraved. Never mind. He only has 2. Oh, what did you even play that face up for? What do you have? Super Rush Recklessly. Okay, nice. Nice. That's why you played it face up, but it doesn't matter. You still lose unless you have a... Oh, man. Oh, dude. Seiko put up such a good fight against Manjome. Wow, that was so much fun. Unfortunately, Manjome does take the game. And lastly, to round out the elimination rounds, we have Professor Daidakuji versus Sho Marufuji. Sho, look, you surprised us all with Mokeo. I'm not sure about this one, brother. I got to be honest. We'll see how it goes. All right, Sho, I want to see you do something here. If you're not going to win, at least show us some good games, brother. Put up a good fight. Okay. Witch of the Black Forest being set, Seymour getting in on the Witch, and searching for Manju. I think Sho has an okay chance, but the thing is that his... Professor Daidakuji is almost like hyper offense with all of those. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, it gains... Oh, right. Okay. Steamroid's effect... Okay, right. Because Steamroid's effect. Duh. And Steamroid's effect happens on attack... Well... These element cards are so weird with how they work. I feel like... Do they have problem-solving card text? So it's just weird, like, when the effect activates versus when it doesn't. I mean, I guess it makes sense that it wouldn't work, because the only reason it's destroyed by battle is because its effect has already gone off. So it makes sense that affected, that didn't like negate the Steam Road effect. It makes sense. It's just weird. It's like, you don't really know, because it wouldn't make sense for it to like negate the effect before it destroys it by battle. It like doesn't, it just doesn't work, but it's weird. Anyway, Manju getting on side. Oh, supercharge. That's why he summoned Seiko to face up defense vision there. Love to see that. That is a great, it's one of Show's best cards there. Come on, Show, you have a whole hand. Oh, no fusions, man. No fusions. Element Doom. Element Doom getting in on Jetroid, and not enough. He needs like a fire monster. Yeah, he needs a fire monster for that Element Source. Or he just needs any familiar possessed card. He has none of them. Okay, Hida. That's huge. That's enough for Element Source. And it doesn't negate again because it like literally didn't destroy by battle. But yeah, it's again, it's very weird. Okay, getting in directly there. Rocket Warrior, Lucky Iron Axe. Okay, crash the Element Source. Oh no, just attack Hida. Actually, oh, tornado, dude, no. Now, Rocket Warrior isn't destroyed here, luckily, because of its effect. But if you destroy Hida, that would have weakened Element Source too. So that was the better play here. But if you attack Element Source, it doesn't crash. But I still think that's better. Magic Cylinder is good here, but not enough unless you have another way to negate attacks here. Magician Circle is terrifying. Areas coming out. That's game. That's game. Fun times, Joe. You did okay. You did okay. I really like that Akuji's deck. It's always fun to watch. Yeah, you just need to be able to fuse, man. You got to be able to get some fusions out, brother. Okay, potentially the last game here. Come on, Show. At least take us to game 3, man. Come on. You have good stuff. You just have to draw right. Trap Hole on the Asa is great. That's amazing. That's like the best thing you can trap hole in his deck. It's the best normal summonable monster he has. It's like the 1850s, I suppose. It depends on what's out, because element, whatever, you know what I mean. Submarine Roy getting in directly, switching defense mode. What do we have here? Another familiar possess, maybe? Yep, another Asa specifically. Wow. Exactly what we need to get over Submarine Roid. Unfortunately for you, Show. What do we have? Oh, I want to believe that he's not bricked. He is so close to a fusion play, and he wants to save his materials and hopefully draw into something that lets him get it off. That's what's happening here. I know it, Show. And you know what else? I know you're going to draw that fusion play. I know you are. He's waiting one more turn. He's risking it all, waiting one more turn. Is this enough for game? It's not enough for game. I think he's like 250 left, right? Yeah, or 200 left. Oh, Magician Circle. Okay, once Magician Circle comes out, you got a Magic Cylinder. Yeah, okay. 200 life points left, Show. Come on. You're going to draw it right here. You're going to draw it right here, and you're going to win the whole game. You're going to win the whole game right here, brother. You're going to win the whole game. Polly. Ooh, what? Whoa. What is he doing? What is he doing? Is this a joke? Oh, okay. He's like, brother, look at my hand. Oh, this is so sad. He was just waiting for a Rocket Warrior. He's like, look at how garbage my hand is. I drew all 3 of my Lucky Iron Axes and not a single monster to summon with them. That is so disrespectful. One monster would have been able to, I mean, he definitely would have been able to stop it somehow, I'm sure. But still, any monster and all those Lucky Iron Axes, not a single monster to equip them to. Unfortunately, Show did not have what it takes. But he did take one game in the tournament, so he's not dropout boy ready. And so, yeah, that is it for the elimination rounds. These were, I will admit, relatively boring games. Relatively. They weren't all boring. There were some good ones, but relatively boring games. The elimination rounds, you know, we got the weaker duelists. Again, even starting next tournament, even though we're still going to be in Season 1, that's going to be the last tournament of Season 1, I think that we're going to have a lot stronger decks to play with. So this is one of the last tournaments that we're going to see where they have like a large portion of the player pool is running pretty bad cards, like in Season 0. But it is, you know, Early Duel Academy, the Reds, some of the yellows, not doing great. So, thanks for watching the elimination round. I'll see you in the Sweet 16, baby.